already know what it is. The Mans Are Mossin podcast coming at you live and direct.
Come on.
You got your boy Dre Splash coming in the building on his own wave. You got Tech Water to God controlling the waters, controlling the ones and twos.
Yeah.
And we got a special guest in the building. Special number one top shotter. King Bliss.
Boom. Respect, yo.
And you got your boy J Tronics, privy to everybody shifting the era tectonics. Once again, it's the Mans Are Mossin podcast. You're on our episode 112.
112.
Yes, sir. 112. If you haven't already. Yo, I kind of stirred because I didn't know what episode. My flow started to mess up. I was like, was it 112? I don't remember. But anyways, episode 112. If you haven't already, hit that like, hit that subscribe. Go ahead, hit us up in the comments. Hit us up on Discord.
Share the pod.
All that good stuff, man. Hit that bell icon.
Beef with me in the comment sections.
Beef with him, just with Dre. I'm cool. I don't need all the smoke, man. I don't need all that negative energy, bro. That shit carries.
No, it's always gonna be there. So just gotta know how to react to it.
You go in the room where you like, man.
It'll be off social media. I'll tell you that much. It'll definitely be off social media.
Yeah, man.
But since we got no choice to be in that room, I'm here for the smoke.
You got a choice. Turn it off. Turn it off.
I'm trying to live smoke free right now, yo. Facebook just banned me and shit. I'm like, bro.
Facebook banned you?
Yeah, B. Like, I don't know, yo. Right before I walked in,
I think that's where we need to start.
I got this message from Meta, bro. Like, they're like, yo, due to some recent posts or some hateful ideology, they're gonna ban me. Like, so I don't even know. I gotta look into it still. So right now, I don't even want no smoke right now.
They never told you to post that.
Nah,
they just said, nah, we're just gonna ban you for some time.
Much. It's like permanent and whatever. So I gotta go appeal and stuff. I don't even know.
Wait, there was no warnings?
Nah,
that's
just
crazy.
Like literally right as I walked into y'all.
You sure you didn't put that? I'm gonna fuck y'all up on that thing.
I mean, honestly, it does sound like me, but I did it.
This is the age we're in, so he's on the right line of what they're trying to focus on.
Fair enough. But anyways, man, like we said, we got King Bliss in the building, man. Go ahead and tell the people about yourself, man.
So my name is Bliss, yo. You know, I'm Jamaican born, Canadian raised to some extent, rapper, and I know I talk with a Jamaican accent, but I rap my ass off. And like I got a project coming out pretty soon, so I'm excited about that. And I'm a part of, you could say, the Toronto underground Renaissance movement that features, like there's a certain like underground hip hop movement that's been like bubbling in Toronto for a while now, and it features the likes of like the Ace and Eastwoods, the Daniel Sons. You know what I mean? Big shout out to the Bozak, Morris, Tool, Future Wave, and all that stuff. But all of us are.
I ain't tapped in. I'm ashamed to say I'm not tapped in. You guys tapped into that?
I'm not tapped into that one, but I'm tapped into some Toronto, Toronto scene.
Nah, man. So I mean,
I fuss with the conscious rap though.
Word.
Like,
that's what it is. So if you guys are into like lyricism and conscious raps, like thought provoking, like type music, but about the hustle, about the struggle, that's the movement that I'm a part of. And I think as much as you have Drake as the sixth god, for example, this movement with the way it's going, I think it can kind of blossom to a level where it can kind of be equivalent to the Drake level. No, Drake is one person, but it so as a collective can be something just as impactful as a collective. Drake is one man doing it, but I'm just saying, as a collective, it has that potential.
Yeah, basically we have like a different sound other than like the typical Toronto sound, or it's like the Drake sound.
Exactly.
And it's like the Drake sound, Toronto, then it's like now we have like, okay, let's try to get some conscious rap in this scene.
Yeah, that's what I try to be tapping into, man, because I don't really fuck with the what's that song y'all told me about? Griselda Blanco? Griselda Blanco, I ain't really fuck with that.
Do you?
What, that particular joint?
Yeah.
I don't think I heard that one.
The one that's like CLE, not Cleveland?
Nah, I don't think I heard that one. That's crazy. But I fuck with Griselda deeply. Like, that's my shit.
It's not even Griselda. It's not Griselda. It's a Toronto artist that came over with a song called Griselda Blanco.
So that's probably why I don't even know. I thought you were talking about Griselda.
No. I fuck with Griselda. Griselda cool. I fuck with them guys. You know what I'm saying?
You just put me, I just blanked out. Blanco blanked me out.
They doing the type shit. What type of music is they do? Like
just Toronto rap.
Yeah, but it's like
hood politics, yo.
Hood politics.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Put it that way.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But like YSL type shit.
Oh, okay. Got you.
But it's like one of those that like a lot of people from Toronto knows it.
Yeah. No, I'm not familiar, but
we'll tap you in. Don't worry.
You know what I'm saying?
Jason hates it. Jason hates it. This guy says trash.
You don't gotta get tattooed. I can already tell he's probably not gonna fuck with
you. Yo, you went to Toronto.
But
the thing is, it wouldn't be like a conscious rap song. It would be just a song that's like, oh, we're getting hyped up, we're turning up, and it comes on. You're like, okay.
And it's a Toronto anthem, you know.
Yeah. So it's for a different context, though. It sounds like more weekend rap. You know, it's not Monday to Thursday.
It's definitely something you only listen to if you're going out partying or some shit. It's like if it comes on, it's like, it's not so bad. But if you're listening to it on your once, I'm turning that shit the fuck off.
I'll leave it on.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll leave it on still.
But you know, it's funny, like with the same Renaissance movement, we have a close relationship with upstate New York, though. So the same Griselda you're talking about, like, I remember, because Bozak Morris, I think he was definitely, like, you could say he's like a pioneer for this movement, the pioneer, really, because I remember he put Conway on one of his beats, like early on, before Conway, the machine was Conway.
Really?
Yeah, it's like I got this track called Never Change, and it was way before Conway was what he is right now. I mean, he was always popping in Buffalo, but before, so Bozak had vision. So we've maintained that close-knit, tight-knit relationship with upstate New York. And it's like so you know, like the Riggs and the clock movement, all that shit. I'm gonna put you guys on. Don't worry. That's why we here. You know, my audience is gonna get exposed to your audience.
That's it, bro.
Vice versa.
That's how it goes.
We gonna do it.
That's what it's all about, because it's just trying to connect these dots.
Yeah, exactly.
So are you go to like these like rap battle type shits? Like,
I want to go. I haven't been to any. Like, you mean especially the one based
like say like King of the Dot type stuff.
I haven't been yet. I want to go because I'm into that deeply. But I mainly tune in on YouTube, like the URL and I've even met Loaded Lux I met Loaded Lux. He's cool. He's cool because you know he's conscious. I used to. I'm a nod yourself type dude too. We kind of build a little bit on that. But I want to go. Have you guys been?
Nah, not yet.
No, I met Organic, but I wish I wanted to.
Yo, shit, yo. Maybe we got to plan a trip. You know what I mean? Where do they normally do it?
I don't fucking know, man.
I never know what to do.
Like they just pop up somewhere. They use car lights to like get lighted and shit. So it's like
send email blast to a million.
It's like word of mouth type thing. It's like if you're not in the clique, you would never know. You know,
you gotta like tap into the right person and they'll bring you in.
I don't know. It's not like it's on Ticketmaster type shit.
Nah,
definitely.
It should be honestly.
Eventbrite or something like that.
Yeah, right. Eventbrite. That's funny.
They might could make some funds from that. They might should do that.
Well, it's all about the music, though. That's what it comes down to at the end of the day. It's like as long as they got enough just to break even, I think that's all that really matters.
I feel like they make a lot off of like YouTube.
Probably.
And shit like that.
Probably.
I think so.
Yeah,
because
they're pretty consistent.
They've been on there from years.
Yeah. Years. Which battle rappers you guys like kind of fuck with? Like
Tay-Rock.
Who?
Tay-Rock.
Tay-Rock. You like Tay-Rock like that?
Crazy.
That's your guy.
That's my
Tay-Rock
guy.
is the funniest guy in the world. I say he's super dope, but he's always so angry.
Yeah.
But he's really slim.
Yeah.
So he'd be like, yo. You know, it's funny as fuck. Pushing on his chicken chest, like, yo, the fuck, I mean, funny shit. I believe it though, but I'm just saying.
I don't know if I'm gonna say his name right, but I think it's like Dayson or Damson.
Oh, Danson.
Danson, the one he has like the tattoo on his face. Yeah, I have fun with that guy. He's cool. He has some cool bars.
I don't remember.
Would you consider him a battle rapper though?
I mean, he was in some of those battle raps.
He was in it, but he's like
that's how I got introduced to him in battle rap. So
I gotta check him out though.
Because he's a legit rapper too. Like, you know, he's like a legit mainstream rapper.
Yeah, I mean, most of them they can rap, but
a lot of them don't like doing it though.
Yeah,
but battle rapping or just like making music,
making mainstream music.
Oh,
and then there's some of them that aren't really necessarily mainstream rappers and can only rap in that, you know, battle rap format.
Well, like it's a lot easier for them because like coming up with certain bars to like diss someone, it's like, all right, I got you. I can break you down, pick you back up, and break you back down. But then for a song, it's like you got to try to make music for like that, like Lil Jimmy in Suburbs. That's gonna be like, oh yeah, I want to bump this. If it's too lyrical, he's gonna be like, yo, I don't get it.
It was Daylight.
Oh, Daylight. Yeah, that's the guy.
Yeah.
Super dope. He's from the West Coast. I think LA specifically. Yeah. He's dope. He's weird sometimes.
Definitely.
But
yeah,
no, because remember time he like tried to take a shit on stage or some shit.
I ain't never seen that.
Wild.
I ain't never seen that. I ain't never seen that part.
He's a funny dude.
I ain't know about that one. I ain't know about that one.
Yeah, one time he was like not having a real nervous breakdown, but giving the impression that he's having a nervous breakdown, and then he started taking off certain clothes and like he's about to take a shit, and like it was.
I ain't know about that one.
No.
That's your man's, bro.
Yeah, I ain't know that. I don't claim that. You feel me? Let me put that out.
What's in the dark must come to daylight. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you, but I was just in the daylight. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know nothing about the night part.
I don't want to shit on him. No, real talk though, he's like one of the best.
Yeah, he's excellent. You've been doing it for a while too, so
yeah, he's excellent. He's excellent. Yeah.
But definitely,
he's a conscious brother too.
Yeah, definitely got to get tapped in more.
What's his other one?
Like the underground Toronto rap scene, because like that's a hard, like it's not pushed out.
It's not. Yeah,
you know what I mean. So like,
unless
you're looking, you'll never find it.
Yeah, because like, the main thing is like a lot of the stuff that's getting pushed are like the hood music. Yeah, and there's a lot of politics with that.
With politics, man.
And then it's like after that's like R&B type singers like Daniel Caesar, Alicia Carr and them. And then after that's like Drake, Weekend, Nav, and like the big dogs. So it's like
Tory.
And then like there's not really like a middle ground. I feel like when it comes to like Toronto music, it's either you're top or you're like you're at the bottom. Yeah. And like if you're like the bottom part's more of like the city knows who you are, but it's only so big that you can be. And then the top is like they just kind of want to do their own thing. Yeah. And they don't really want to like really, I guess, do too much in the city. Yeah. Like even like Justin Bieber, where it's like he's doing his thing, but he's mostly out in LA.
Yeah. So they all go. I mean, I don't know. It's like a little thing that I guess a lot of people have observed about Toronto is that it's when you kind of blow up, they kind of ride for you. Where I always admired, especially even like, because Jamaica's like that. I'm from Portmore, Jamaica. Babam, you see it.
Shout out.
Yeah, but Portmore and then even like ATL, like once they see that you have like talent, the whole community will rock with you. Like, as long as you're good, as long as you won't embarrass them, you're like, no, you're actually talented. Everybody will come out, and then you blow up, and then you have everybody just like engaging with your posts and sharing your stuff because you know this is our guy from day one. I wish Toronto had a bit more of that quality.
It's funny. We're actually talking about it. We're actually talking about the last episode with our last guest. Shout out to Nasty Raz event yesterday. We're just saying that like it just sucks that where it's like you have to blow up somewhere else and then people here will be like, oh yeah, he's one of us, and it's like that's when they want to claim you, but when you're actually trying to build up, it's like, yo, I need you guys. They're like, just another Toronto guy.
No, it's a trip because you know what's funny, I've heard this story about even Drake where you remember when he first blew up, Baby You're My Everything, You're All I Ever Want. I sound just like him, right? I'm joking. But so it's like when he was on that phase, right? And he was the biggest new artist in the world, obviously. We were all there for that. You know what I'm saying? He and his team made the very logical and sensible assumption that they were going to win, I think, the Juno Award that year for Best New Artist or something like that. They were supposed to win some big Canadian award. So so they already had the party set up. They already had all kinds of things going. They were like, he's going to win. Man did not win. And apparently that's the reason why he never goes back to Juno to this day, because you know how he is. He's petty. Petty to the fullest.
I do that too, stuff.
For the life of me, I don't know why he didn't win.
He should have won.
And then I think he won that year with the BET Awards though.
He won everything else, but he didn't win his home
Canada.
That was off a mixtape, right? That was his whole thing. Like he won awards off a mixtape.
So it was baffling, but that's what I mean. Like even sometimes they're slow, even when you already blew up, they're slow to appreciate you.
Facts.
Like, but you know, Canada is great in many ways, so it's not going to be perfect in every single way.
I don't know what to say about that. Like, it's just, we're just slow on the uptake. We're slow on the uptake. We don't really believe in something unless it's already kind of paved out already.
Like people are already consuming what you're putting out. Then that's when they're like, all right, I guess it's safe to eat. It's almost like when Jamaica with the COVID shot, we're gonna let Canada and all them take the vaccine first.
The Prime cold. And
then when everything's okay, then we'll take it.
That shit was so cold, bro. That's a very Jamaican response.
That's
y'all. But the funny thing about that. about him, right? Like whenever they're good with him, they like what he's doing. They call him the most honorable bro God. But whenever they piss him off, they're like Anjo. Y'all notice that shit? Jamaicans are funny, man. They're funny. Definitely. Just depends on how they feel about you. They got like a big face girl. Like, you know what I mean? It just depends, but it's just a trip still.
The Jamaicans are the best when it comes to that kind of stuff.
Man, it's a funny
Best
thing.
and worst, because like, you know, it's like, yo, just the other day we were cool, and then
They're big girls.
all of a sudden, you know,
hostility, yo. But then a lot of the non-Jamaican girls that date Jamaican dudes, like it trips them out how we'll cuss you off. You know what I mean? We'll cuss you off, say the worst thing to you on Monday. Yeah. And then Tuesday after I wake up, I'm like, yo, so I'll go on. Babes, you're good. And then she's like tripped out, like, I thought, what the hell? Like she's trying to carry feelings. Like, nah, babes, don't worry about it. Everything good. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
You already said what you had to say.
Yeah, we don't care.
I don't know what to say about that, man. But definitely, I see it in my parents. My dad. and then, like, you know, give them time. They're cool again. But
by dinner time, when he has to, put that first spoonful of food in his mug, he's like, everything blessed, you know.
But I fall victim of that. Like, you know, the hungry man's an angry man. You know? That's 100% me.
Facts.
Okay.
So what age did you move to Canada?
I think I was about like 18 or something like that.
Okay. You lived in Jamaica for a long time.
Yeah, for most of my life still. So you know what I mean? I was doing it up. And but when I moved here, I was homesick as hell. Like I was pissed off. You know what I mean? I didn't want to. That was cool. I didn't know what Canada was like. You know, like technically I knew it on the map. Like, but I'm like, why am I going to Canada? What the fuck is Canada? Like, who cares about this?
Wait, hold on.
No disrespect.
What brought you to? Don't worry.
A lot of people diss Canada, but like at the same time they still love Canada.
What brought you to here?
No, but I'm not dissing it. No, it's just that at the time I was like, you know. But my dad, he applied because I think they had this express entry program where if you because he and my mom, they were both professionals, so if you're a professional you can come here within a year and you know they sell you the dream.
That was the whole immigration process that Canada's doing, like they're trying to pull people in.
They sell you the dreams.
Nah, wasn't it?
Yeah. But anyway, so we came through. We came through, and then so neither myself, my mom, or my brother wanted to come because I was happy at school. You know, popping, playing we call it football, but playing soccer. And you know, the girls are wonderful. Going to school in Jamaica was like literally, you know the feeling you get when you have a field trip the next day. That feeling where you can't sleep, you just
you're excited to go next day.
I swear on everything I love, except for when we had exams and shit like that. I felt like that every day.
I believe it. I believe it.
High school was the fun.
Whenever I went to Jamaica when I was younger, like I'd always see the kids go by in the brown.
The
These kids are excited.
I always had fun. Big smiles on their faces.
Me being here, I'm like, yo, why are they so excited?
We're like, school sucks.
What the fuck they got going on over there?
Because even the teachers talk ish to you. Like, yo, what kind of shoes that? Like, everybody talking ish. Like, yo, but I remember my class in high school, we had our own language. We literally be talking stuff where the other class, they wouldn't be able to understand what we're saying. Every 2 seconds, as soon as the teacher leaves the class, we just beating on the drum. Everyone DJ. I've been rapping still from 7. So everybody's DJ, you know what I mean, or Jamaican rapping, and then I'll be like rapping, and then everybody going off, and then teacher coming and let everybody, and then like if anybody say, you know, this is a different time, but if anybody say anything, because you know Jamaica mad homophobic.
We know.
Fire for that. You gotta say that on here, bro. Say that loud and proud, bro.
Anytime, you know how they say they play the pause game over here. We invented that shit. We just call it we at the time. Well, back in my day and shit, it was we. Like, yo, as soon as anybody said nothing weird, instead of saying pause, it'd be like we, like you know what I mean, like all kind of funny shit. So then, anytime somebody, let's say in class 1, say nothing crazy, you will hear like the whole class, wee, like wee, like, wee, and then like all the dudes, because the girls are always more mature, but all the dudes would join in, and then you'll have like class 1 to 8, everybody wee, and then the whole block, and then
who's getting called out for this?
The teachers run the class. Shut up your mouth! Stop it! You know what I'm saying? But it's like it was fun. It was like a movie every day, yo.
I was seeing it.
And then sometimes like we'll even go to a little country, like this even in elementary school. We'll even go to like a little old house, like by the soccer field, and we'll have little jams, like little parties, like little it'll be fun. And then like I used to play soccer. I used to be, Mans Are Sick still. So I used to but now so I used to friggin' I used to like have to leave, let's say school finish at like 2:40 or 3 o'clock, I'd have to leave at like 1. So, everybody's looking at me like, I was on team and stuff. Okay. So everybody like doing their work, and all of a sudden I just get up, look around.
You get all the official.
Just start.
Fun.
Papa collar shit. And then like, 1-2 girl in the class that like me, I'll be like, babes, I gotta go, I'll just cut, you know what I mean? I'll just cut, and then I'll feel like a superstar. So it's kind of like being a celebrity.
Yeah.
Trust me, And then you know how like light skin wasn't in. Like it stopped being in like the 80s or the 90s or something like that.
Okay, yeah.
But in Jamaica, because we have a colorism problem, which pisses me off.
It's crazy.
You know what I mean? We talk about that. Anyway, we talk about it. But the funny thing is that me and this next dude, he's my complexion too. I remember we'll go play football at certain parts, like Spanish Town, and then it's like celebrity EOB. It's like, because they don't know, like, we're kind of like, because my school was kind of, it had a mixture of like everybody, like all walks of life, all class and everything. Yeah. So you had uptown and not so rich crowd.
Yeah.
And so we'll go to certain places, and it's like you'll have girls just when they're walking into the school to play their home team, they'll be showing like number 18, like, you know what I mean? Number 15, and then I'm like, yo, B, feeling like a star,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we have all kind of different experience. But anyway, my bad. Going back to the original question.
Yes.
It was fun going to school in Jamaica.
I didn't remember my question. It's such a long tangent. I was I love it, bro.
I'm not even knocking it.
I'm showing you how fun it was. I went on a Kanye rant. It was fun.
Yeah, I believe it, bro. I believe it.
No, don't worry. You still stayed on track, so
yeah. I just went to Jamaica. When did I go? 2 months ago?
2 months ago.
2 months ago or something. Yeah, I was up on the west side by Westmoreland.
Yeah.
And then I ended off at. You haven't been to Westmoreland?
In a minute, long time.
Oh, long time.
That's my ends.
That's your ends.
Yeah. My parents live over there. They got a house over there, and I was on the north side most of the time. I was in Montego Bay. It was a good time, bro. I had a really good time. That's the tourist side. I wasn't staying long. I was only there for like a week. So
got you.
Yeah. It was a good time, man. Good time, bro. Didn't get to go to any parties, unfortunately. I stayed mostly on the resort. But like you're saying, the place where my parents live, it's like on the road where they have like, well, you probably know, but like they'll have at every bar or every like convenience store, there's speakers and they play music outside. Every single one. So like there's always a party everywhere. And like
vibes, bro.
The houses over there, they're not soundproof. Soundproof. Yeah. So while you're sleeping, 2:00 in the morning, man, may I do it?
That's DJ. All of the good body gal them walk out. They got their nice clean self.
Yeah. So like while I'm mad, I'm also smiling. It's just funny,
But imagine trying to study for your CXCs, the final exams, like you hear the music, you hear cartel, you know what I mean? That's it. There you go.
Yeah,
any cartel song, English cartel, you know what I'm saying?
So I can only imagine, like, not a lot of studying's going.
No, we get it done.
I hear you.
But it's like,
but at the same time,
you have to get better at switching between tasks. Because there's no such thing as multitasking. It's really just your brain moving at lightning speed, switching between tasks. So you're hearing the music, you're singing the song, and then you just back to your study. Because I was pretty good with school too. When I was there. Because the good thing about being educated in the Caribbean though is because there's pros and cons to everything.
More opportunities.
Nah, nigga.
Not more opportunities.
Nah, you be surprised
over here.
Yeah,
it's just that they're not seized.
Damn.
To the extent that it would be if it was us.
Yeah.
No, I wish it was more. No, that's why. And I felt that in my heart because I'm like, I wish.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But no, the good thing is that because we all have a history of enslavement, right? Mm-hmm. In the Western world or whatever. So the good thing about there is that we were able to live in a land where majority of the people there were us. Mm-hmm. We're Nubians. We're black people. So as a result,
I loved about it.
Yeah,
whenever I go there, I love just seeing black people and be around themselves.
So we have a deeper knowledge and tie to our African ancestry and things of that nature. Mm-hmm. So even when we're in school and we're getting educated, the teachers are black and they're using black approaches to teaching us. Mm-hmm. Right. They know that when we start squinting too much and leaning in.
All right, let me go over this again.
I mean, we never started. No, man. That mean we never studied the lesson. And we have no idea what's going on. But they speak the same language, so they know. Okay, so if this kid leaning in, I'm gonna have to talk to you after class. And maybe do more extra lesson. Whereas a non-black teacher probably wouldn't be able to pick up on these.
They're just gonna continue
picking up. You know what I'm saying?
They probably think you just need glasses or something.
Yeah, exactly. They don't realize. No, him not know what going on. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's happening. So it's like, what you call it? So school and being educated there, you're at an advantage to an extent because you're competing with mostly black people, but all across the Caribbean.
Yeah.
So it's not a thing where you feel, because over here, they automatically want to put the black children in college classes. Like, you know how they have university and college streams? But they'll put, all of a sudden, everybody in college streams. It's like, I'm like, bro, so why, you know what I mean? It's an agenda, man. It's not, it's done, to me, it's not
I see what you're saying.
You know
I had that experience a lot when I grew up in Vaughan, which is an area that's mostly white. When I was in Vaughan, they had this class system where it's like, they had A classes, B classes, C classes, D classes.
Gotcha.
Over here, when I went to Brampton, everybody was together.
Got you.
But in Vaughan, I was in the C classes. Now, I could have been in the B's and the A's, but I didn't like studying.
but that's what I'm saying. Like, in Jamaica, if your teachers are black like that, they wouldn't allow you to the same extent to slack off. Like, they'll come and they'll bad you up like, yo.
That's what I noticed when I went to Brampton. When I went to Brampton, everybody was in the same thing. So you were forced to catch up.
Buckle down.
In Vaughan, I wasn't forced. Yes. So if I didn't, they saw I was doing too good in the C, so they bumped me up to B and to the A. Well, then when they saw that I wasn't catching up, they bumped me back down.
There you go.
So
but it's not like no one's holding your hand at all.
Yeah, no, not at all.
Sometimes you need your hands held.
Yeah, because in Brampton, I feel like the black teachers, like they always, especially if they're Caribbean, they're always once you see you're black, and especially if they know you're Caribbean, they're on you. Yeah, and then you'll be like, yo, why is this person on me?
Exactly.
But it's like, but at the same time, they're not on you to just to annoy you. They're trying to push you.
Yeah.
So in the Caribbean, all the teachers are like
that.
Because they want to see you as their son, their daughter, or their little brother. So they're all like that. So that's why we compete a lot with each other. So that means I was sick with the school thing because you just naturally compete. You're competing with St. Lucia, you're competing with Trinidad, you're competing with everybody, and you're trying to be on the top of the Caribbean examination list. So even though man's be out there doing the wildest stuff, running the streets, girls
still focused.
We still gonna do your work because you just competing, and the teachers are like, and they'll talk. It's like, and sometimes they'll be like, oh yes, so Sean gets 50%. Joe gets 60%. Wait. They don't give a damn sometimes. They don't give a damn. They'll expose you, and then everybody looking at you like, yo, Sean, don't say
That's why you get troublemakers.
They had shave in Jamaica.
At the same time, that's when you get troublemakers because maybe you just can't do better. There's something that
it's gonna push you to want to. It's gonna push you.
That'll push. Some people that
in most cases, I feel like it's gonna push you though. But then you get dunce gang members. Everyone knows your schoolwork.
That's when you get crazy niggas.
You got the worst. You got the worst of the worst stuff in the gang because they're gonna be like, yo, we can't trust this guy. He can't go.
He's like, yo, I can't succeed in the school shit. Fuck it, I'm going to the criminal. Like, fuck it.
And then you go get a nickname. Dunce man.
And yeah, that on top of it.
So it's like, but no, it pushed you still. Like they definitely push you. So that's one of the advantages. But the advantages over here is that you know, quote unquote, your enemy. You know what I'm saying? Like you know, you don't get so comfortable because you know how back in the days, like in the 1800s, Nubians in the 1800s were better off in terms of making progress and being economically successful. Having like, you know, Black Wall Streets and black businesses. Because we knew who the quote unquote enemy was. You know what I'm saying? So as a result, we looked within for solutions. But now we're so distracted that it's a situation that we'll just like
break each other down.
Yeah, we'll break it down. We won't support the business. We won't create businesses. We'll think that everything is sweet. But if you look into it, I'm like, yo, how often are you seeing like a black person and non-black person in business together?
But that's all by design, man.
Like you see it all the time.
Yes.
Because usually with the non-black persons, like it's helping them get through the door that they want to get through compared to when you just do black people.
That's by design though, man.
Yeah.
CIA, who was the head guy of the CIA? That guy. Like,
Hoover.
Yeah.
I mean, like no disrespect, but he really was a Batman.
Yeah,
he really was.
But you know, they made the design to, you know, kick out the black man out of the house and to empower the black woman and to have the black woman look down on the black man.
Or a false sense of empowerment. It's an illusion.
It's the same thing like what they were saying in like the making of the slave. Like in making of a slave, they'll just emasculate the man and beat them to near death in front of the women. The woman starts to condition the kids to basically be afraid of like the white man and stuff like that. And it just becomes like a never-ending cycle. They see a black man stepping out, they beat him. Sometimes they even rape them to like emasculate them to be like, yo, I'm a bigger man than you. So
and that just carried through the generations. And nowadays you have like, you know, your black. Well, some people they can't handle it, but like you have your black females who are like very masculine. Well, not very masculine, but they're more
overly masculine.
Trying to take that
charge. Dominant. They want to take charge, and they don't want to tap into their femininity as much because they want to put up a shell. You know what I mean? So
but it's not design. But it's not entirely that female's fault.
No,
because like they're compensated. Given the fact that we live in a society that's structured this way. So they have to overcompensate. But to be honest, me personally, as much as I know that, because male is a natural definition, or it's based on a natural definition, but man is based on a social definition. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're not going to tell me what a man is. Like, it depends on my culture, my perspective, my experiences. I'm going to define what I think a man is. You know what I'm saying? So it's like with me, I realize that I can't allow myself to fall. Like, I don't ever feel, to be honest, like a real 100% man.
What you mean by that?
Because I have to answer to another set of men for food to feed my family, for jobs, for opportunities to start business and things of that nature. So as a result, I feel emasculated from birth. Because we are not in a position of power.
I see what you mean.
And that's why I have this obsession with fighting to overturn or to destroy essentially the power structure. Because how can I call myself a man if I have to rely on another man to feed my family and to provide health care and wellness to my family?
No, I feel you.
It's funny to when you say it like that.
It's almost like the Nas. It's almost like that Nas line when he was like, how you living off of next man to feed you and your family and every that. It's like at that point you might as well let that man smash your girl.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's that's my G. That's my G. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
But that's the point. Is like obviously in our lifetime it's gonna be what it is. But we have to be obsessed with changing it so that down the line it's not like this, because every dog has his day. We rule for way longer than certain people are ruling. 20 plus thousand years.
Another issue is like, you know, we don't think about long term like that. We think about, I need to get right now and just for myself, just so like I can get my family on track. Like we don't think about our community and like, if I do this is gonna set up for.
It's not that we don't think, we stopped thinking.
Stop thinking like that.
Because back in the day, we had all that.
It was a big thing. It was definitely a big thing back in the day because they were trying to actually build like an actual foundation. But I think it's that trauma of like what happened with Black Wall Street that they're kind of afraid that if we build something up this big, there's going to be that white man's going to try to tear us down. But I feel like with the time we're living in now is that it's the best time for us to try to build something like that, have our own thing, have our own community and building up and try to empower each other, because now everything's out there, so they can't they could try to do slick stuff and try to like blackball you, but there's always a way around it.
Man. That's all it is. People are selfish. We're selfish.
But it's taught behavior though.
Yeah,
it's taught behavior because I don't remember the exact study or scientific investigation that was happening, but it was some country in Africa where I can't remember if it was like a Bushman tribe.
Yeah,
but they were asking them, would you like if I was to give you a certain amount of something, some type of food item?
Yeah,
and I give it to you, but I don't give it to your friend. Would you take it? And like all the kids, I think it was Uganda, I can't remember, but all the kids were like, no, no, I don't want it. No, if my friend, if my brother, if my sister can't get it, why would I want it?
Why would they want it? Yeah,
excuse me. They all said no, but then over here they did a similar like investigation or study, and you know some people said yes, some people said no, but for them it's like I can't enjoy it or absorb this at all if my brother or my sister aren't doing the same thing.
Yeah, it's a different type of camaraderie.
It's like a community. They're more of a community mindset. Yeah, I feel like we used to have that over here, but things, I think as technology started to grow, like it just kind of started to separate all of us from each other.
Exactly.
That's also a thing, and also like I don't know if we'll ever have that here in Canada, is because we're kind of like a melting pot. There's always going to be like different cultures and different things being added, and it's like there's like we're all strong Canadians, but like we're not really from here. You know?
We're still building like our own Canadian like heritage and foundation because there's still a lot of trauma they're still dealing with, like with the Indigenous people and stuff like that.
Of course.
I don't know if you guys heard though that they're getting reparations.
They did say that like 30 billion. They're doing like something like that, but they said each like Indigenous person will get up to like $50,000.
Fire.
I don't know if they're gonna like trickle it down, but yeah, man.
Interesting.
I wonder, but they've been giving the Indigenous a lot. Like I was talking to a friend, and they each get a plot of land. Some plots of lands are different, but like they each get a plot of land that they can build upon.
Something. Yeah. And the sad part is that like no group of people like that exists. Like every group of people that exists, every ethnic group, every race, they all had a hand in our enslavement. Including indigenous communities and stuff like that. So it's like I'm not saying that they're not supposed to get reparations, but we're on top of the list in terms of getting reparations. Period. You know what I'm saying?
It should be.
Everybody had a hand in enslavement because like even if you go back to.
It's true, man.
I mean, I don't want to get you guys canceled, my nigga.
No, bro. We already said some wild stuff to get canceled.
I didn't say some Hitler type shit. It's too late. Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Kanye was for fucking Kanye North. It
was Kanye's fault. That's why I went down that road. So we were talking about Kanye. No, but I said like he wasn't too wrong about Hitler or some shit.
Oh, well,
I don't remember you saying that. I'm not even gonna lie.
Something about like he might have had a point.
That's crazy. I don't co-sign that. I'll tell you that.
It's all about how you frame it, because
that's it, man.
It's a dangerous subject matter to tackle.
Like, because look at Israel now. Look at them Jews now.
Yeah.
Look what they doing now. Like, he might have had a point, my nigga.
This guy's a free Palestine.
That's all I'm saying.
Free Palestine for real.
Kanye said that recently, or
no.
Just in general.
I remember he did have the interview where he's like, "I like Hitler," and I was like, "God damn."
It was wild. I remember that. I think it was what's to do with the deep voice, the grumpy. Fucking, he's a conspiracy theorist. He's a god of all conspiracy theorists. I think it was his interview. Yeah, like yo. Shit,
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, this guy sued for Sandy Hook.
Yes.
Are you talking about
Alex Jones?
Alex Jones.
I think it was on his program.
Yeah. Some wild shit.
No, what I was saying about indigenous community is that what happened was when you'd have like runaway enslaved people from both America and trying to get to Canada and so on, like what they would do is, because they had a certain treaty with the powers that be at the time, like they would kind of agree to capture these runaway enslaved people, and then they'll be able to get like a lot of money and compensation for that.
Yeah.
So that was their handing it where, but not all tribes were like that because like the Cherokees, they were 100% with us, which you find that
Cherokees were our dogs for sure.
You know what I mean? But if you want to take it way back, like technically,
Shout out to you, Cherokee man. Come on.
Some of my favorite porn sections, Cherokee.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Y'all didn't fuck with Cherokees? Y'all didn't fuck with the Cherokee section?
That's crazy.
Y'all bugging, man. Y'all.
I didn't even know there's a Cherokee section.
It was definitely That's it. Yo,
you're on some next website.
Like sometimes when you see a black girl. Yo, sometimes
that's
you see,
crazy.
That's what they would name like colored people, Cherokee. Y'all remember that?
I think that's just you, bro.
Nah, they used to call colored people on the porn site Cherokee. And then it went like ebony. Yeah.
Nah, I didn't even know.
How long have you been watching porn?
Don't worry about that.
Like I was like, I've never seen that in my life.
Anyway, continue, man. Continue.
You're on the bootleg website.
Yeah.
So yeah. So yeah.
But I'm just saying that was like their hand into it, and then they also own slave, and so it's like you know what I mean. A lot of times we have to be mindful of that, and they have to also be mindful of that because sometimes you have oppressed groups, which they 100% are, just like how the Palestinians, they're an oppressed group as well. The Israelis, they're also an oppressed group. They all have this strong sense of entitlement, though, when they're asking for some form of reparations or some type of assistance.
Because it's their land.
And I'm like, yo, but y'all hands are mad dirty, yo. You know what I mean? You got blood on your hands. And it's like, and you know who don't have blood on their hands? Us, motherfucker. Like, what do we do to y'all? Like, when we ruled, you had enslavement happening.
But we did to our own people.
Exactly. We did to our own people. And also, it wasn't the same thing at all.
Yeah.
The type of enslavement, it was like, it was cute. You know what I mean? It was bad, but it was cute compared to what happened to us.
It was just more labor work. You're able to like still take care of your family.
Y'all niggas say just labor work. There's a lot of niggas that died during the building of the pyramids.
But the difference is that like
crushed every day.
But the big difference is that you were being sold.
Like they was getting fucking whipped.
You know that's the big thing where it's like you weren't taken from your home and being like sold to like this next white family or being sold to this family and stuff like that.
Completely dehumanized and shit. And then
some of this shit's bad. Like there was a book where like they described like the horrifics. I forget what the book was called, but it's like it's basically like a maybe African civilization or pre-colonial Black Africa, maybe
it might have been, or maybe the Book of Negroes.
The one where it's like it's basically like a picture book just showing like all the horrific things that they did to Black people. Like you're getting hung, you're getting like amputated, and
it's a whole nother level.
Yeah, man.
And plus, you have different class and ranks within the enslaved groups. There's prisoners of war. So the ones who get treated the worst were the enslaved person that belonged to the husband or to the father or to the man. But the one that got treated the best was the one that belonged to the wife, and so on. Like so, and you could all get your way out of freedom. You didn't work, be like excessively hard. You could always get out of it. It's just the hardest road was for the enslaved person that belonged to the father. So it was a whole different thing, and they all had to be. So let's say they had they were poor or they weren't able to take care of their own families, the enslaved people. They also had to like society or societal members who were in a better position were obligated to donate to them to slave. like so it's a whole different ballgame. It's not. It's not the type of enslavement that it's not a transatlantic enslavement.
But we ain't never gone. We got a ball for our shit, man. We just gotta play ball and like
that's what
just gotta figure out a way to work the system in our favor.
That's it. Because they're never gonna
get back together, bro.
Because it's rigged.
That's a big thing. That's definitely a big thing. We definitely need to get back to working together.
It's super separated and it's not looking good for us, man.
It's not.
I mean, like to a degree, we still got like our Black leaders who are doing extremely well.
So?
Yeah, but like,
think so?
I don't know.
Like who? Like, no, I'm not questioning you. I'm just like, because when I think of leaders, I'm talking like, I think of like, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.,
Malcolm X,
the Garveys, you know what I mean? But who would you say nowadays are those type figures? Or because I know it's a different world.
We got Dr. Umar Johnson.
Yeah, he's definitely a
there's
leader.
A guy. There's an investment. There's a guy who I follow. He's big on investments. It's Ian Dunlop, I think is his name.
Is that the guy from Earn Your Leisure?
Yes. Like he's big on building like businesses and communities for Black people and like trying to create a new structure for us. Like there's like one or two. It's just like they're not well known. You know what I mean? I mean, I guess you got like your Jay-Z is cool. Like he's not
he's a celebrity, man.
Yeah, he's a celebrity, but like he's still doing like his little
like in his music he'll try to put you on some game. But like even like with Jay-Z, I don't know if you guys saw when he was talking about with Gayle King about the 500,000 or the dinner with him.
Oh yeah. I didn't see that, but I didn't engage with that post because I'm like,
he broke it down.
What kind of conversation are we talking? Like, what are we talking about?
Money,
he even said himself. He's like, take the money. He's like, what am I gonna teach you in a dinner? He's like, I'm gonna teach you nothing. He's like, if anything, take that 500,000, buy my albums, listen to what I'm talking about, and then invest.
I'm not buying the album.
But he's a businessman. It's like I didn't hear the answer, but I'm not surprised. Jay-Z's a mega intelligent dude. I'd never take that away. I know that, so I knew he would say it because I'm like, it wasn't even a question for me.
But there's even a guy on social media that was trying to argue and say you could build a connection with him, but then Jay-Z's like, what are you gonna build in a 2-hour dinner?
And that guy must not be familiar with Jay-Z's personality.
Probably not.
Jay-Z's type of dude where he has a really solid exterior, and I can tell that it takes a while for you to get close with him.
100%.
It's definitely gonna take way more than dinner. It takes a while. Plus, he's a billionaire now. He's a god of the planet right now. Type shit with him and his wife. And
he's just watching the clock. He's just be like, yo, when is this dinner done?
Like, you're not gonna build a deep connect. It's like an elevator pitch.
Yeah,
we're gonna do an elevator pitch, and then what? You think we're gonna be cool? Like, no, we need to have more meetings. Like, no, we need to. You know what I'm saying?
Plus, man, I'm already eating food, bro. I'm hungry.
I'm not even trying to talk like that.
I'm trying to talk right now. You know what I'm saying?
No, this shit crazy, bro. But the funniest shit though with Jay-Z is when I heard recently that his cousin must have asked to borrow like 4,500 or some shit.
I saw in the Kevin Hart interview.
His response was, "Yo, it don't work like that." Me and my dad laugh about that shit every day. Cause my dad's like, but you don't know it, because my dad's like deep. He's like, he's a big time public speaker. He can, he's that guy. He's like, but you don't know the history. Like, you don't know if that cousin, maybe when they grew up together, they have a history of the cousin like letting Jay-Z down, owing him money. You don't know you don't have the context.
It's fact.
So like, why the hell you gonna judge Jay-Z?
That's a fact.
This might be knowing cousin Day.
It's probably something he knows that we don't.
Hell nah. Cousin hell nah and shit. You know what I mean?
You don't know how many times he helped him before too.
I'm like, bro, me cut fam. We all have a cousin like that. Nah, B, I don't care. I'll keep the house on fire. Be no water for you. You know what I mean? It's probably that cousin. And then he's gonna go on social media. Yo, Jay-Z a pussy,
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
And obviously he's gonna look the worst because people are like, yo, you're a billionaire. Why don't you just give him the 4,500? That's nothing to you.
Yeah, and then they're doing some skewed math, like 4,500 to a billionaire is like $5 to an average person. I'm like, bro, that math don't even math. Stop talking nonsense. You know what I'm saying? $1's $1 everywhere. You get me? But nah, I just found that shit funny as fuck. Me and my dad laugh about that all the time.
For sure.
But no, Jay-Z definitely don't have the type of personality where in a dinner you'll be best friends. He's gonna share his contacts.
Take the money, bro. Take the money every time.
Take the money all the time.
500K? Give me that, bro.
Yeah, you can do a lot more 500K instead of a dinner. Just imagine going back to your family or your boys being like, yo, guys, I got to meet Jay-Z. And they'll be like, oh, yeah, you had dinner with him. Cool. And it's like, yeah, I gave up 500,000. They'll be like, what?
Yeah, bro.
500,000 can help all of us.
But it's funny. I feel like Jay-Z will make you pay for your half of the dinner, though.
Facts. That's
true. It'd be like, yo, pay for that shit.
You'd be like, you can look at the bill and be like, I didn't get that. I didn't get that. You got the steak that was $1,000. I don't know why.
If he split the bill with me, that's crazy. I got to dine and dash on that one.
So you got to do the Rick Ross.
If he's asking me like, oh, you gonna pay for that? Nah.
I just gotta use the restroom real quick.
You know what's funny? Like, not to even compare them, but I feel like you'll get more out of a dinner with Dame Dash. Not because Dame Dash has more to offer, but I think he's just more generous with
his knowledge.
He talks a lot more.
Jay-Z's more closed off with it. You have to be in his inner circle. That's my impression of him.
No, you're right, because it's even the Dame Dash. We've seen it when he was on Breakfast Club, when he was like going at Envy, being like, why do you want to be the guy that works at the radio station where you know you have everything to own a radio station?
And then Envy took it to heart, and then now he's in trouble.
I'm about to say, we already know Envy don't know nothing about no good business etiquette.
This guy fucked up.
Yeah, bro.
This guy got 3 chances to get out of that business deal, and he denied them all. He didn't take not a single hint.
This guy's out here giving like chains.
Yeah.
Man's giving chains for people.
I don't even
Joe
know.
Budden said it was a scam. This guy said, "Oh, whatever."
Do you guys know like what exactly he got caught up in? I don't even know the full details.
Yeah, I think it's the guy that his business partner is.
Yeah.
I think
Cesar,
he was the one that's finagling and finessing cribs and shit.
Okay, so it's like a situation of was it similar to the crypto situation with
With like celebrities, how
Yeah,
they're promoting
pretty
it
much.
and stuff like that, and then like the coins will just die, and then people are like, "Well, you can
this is
support
real
this coin."
estate,
But this is real
It's
estate.
real
though.
estate, yeah.
So it'll be like
So-
man's buy cribs and then
he uses their money to invest in other properties,
yeah,
and
something
then
like that.
if that other property falls in sale,
that person loses
happens.
everything.
yeah.
And for most of these people that are doing it, they're just like regular people like us that have your 9 to 5. Like this is you're putting your life savings into this, and now you lose everything because someone's making a promise that envies this big face in the radio station. You're like, I can trust this guy. This guy's on the radio every day.
That's a
Yeah,
nasty
his
case.
name's Envy though. Like,
Yeah. What did you expect?
I wouldn't trust
yo,
that.
that's
That's
actually
science,
facts.
King.
that's actually
That's that science. Like, nah, bro.
It's like envy what I have.
Yeah, he's doing that. And plus, he's busy. He's about to box Tyrese's mouth apparently. So,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So that's funny. Tyrese
He
destroyed
snaked
that guy.
Tyrese. I'll tell you that much.
You say what?
I think he snaked Tyrese.
Yeah. I think so.
This guy put out information that wasn't there. He had a problem with him.
Yeah.
Waited until he came on the show to embarrass him, and try to bring all these talks.
But I mean, Envy's been like that, you know. His
he
personality's been like, you know, I'm gonna catch you in the public eye instead of speaking you on the ones. Trying to sort the matter
I
out.
feel like Tyrese would muscle him up, like bro.
Don't make the singing.
You think
fool
Tyrese
you.
would
I mean,
do
Tyrese
that?
is a big man, you know. Like
I never met him. I don't know that.
Don't make those memes fool
yeah,
you.
don't let those guys fool you,
That
bro.
nigga's crying all
He looks like he's built like a tank, bro.
I believe he works out, you know what I'm saying?
He's
But
a
it's
bald
just
head,
like,
bro.
And he's from LA, like, you know, he
what's
grew
him
up
being bald got to do with it?
like pop and shit.
Bald, bro. Bald
Like he don't
man,
care
bro.
about nothing because he's bald?
Yeah, bro. There's nothing
Yo,
to
look
lose.
at what's his name? Fucking fuck, am I forgetting the man's name? Fuck. From
Friday or something?
nah, nigga.
Debo? Like, look at Debo. That bald headed nigga?
You see what I'm saying?
Yo,
All the bald headed
all
niggas, bro.
all bald-headed niggas is crazy.
Dwayne The Rock.
Dwayne
Bald-headed
Rock. That nigga's the same nigga, bro.
Sticky Fingers and what's his cousin's name again? I'm tripping.
Sticky fingers.
You lost me with Sticky Fingers. I don't know what
Onyx,
he's
you know
talking-
Onyx,
Onyx.
right? The brothers from Onyx. Y'all don't remember?
Oh, the rap group.
Yeah, you remember when he went on Breakfast Club?
Yeah,
bro? And then he was snapping.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He was bald.
I'm saying
I
he's
don't remember
bald
him
too.
being
Don't fuck with
bald.
bald niggas.
But okay, okay.
Birdman's another one too.
Yeah, Birdman.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna stop playing with my
Yo,
name.
honestly, yo,
You might be on something.
Yo, I never thought about it. You on your shit.
I ain't gonna lie.
You on your shit.
Yeah,
I'm telling you.
yeah, they might have lost like all their senses with that hair.
I'm gonna have to cut my hair, fam.
Yo, you don't gotta do that. You sick of niggas playing with you? What's going on?
Tired of metal.
What? Don't
Nah,
make
but
me
yo,
blow my head, bitch.
I never thought about it, B. You're right, B.
I'm telling you, bro.
You're fucking right.
Yeah, when you lose your hair, it's a
my God.
different vibe. Stone Cold.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Everyone was different.
Tupac and shit.
Facts. Tupac went bald. This guy became gangster.
Suge Knight.
You're right. You're right.
Suge Knight was the craziest
Yo,
mob boss
fam.
in all of rap history, bro.
I mean, Michael Jordan's attitude and shit.
Yeah, started winning championships.
Bro, I took it personally.
Yeah.
Jordan won rings when he went bald. Still,
Yeah,
Come on, man.
You're right. You're right.
Come on, man. It's
Yo,
a different
fam.
power, bro. I'm trying to show man.
Yo, B, you got a high scientist over there.
Maybe.
I'm so big, but I was like, yo,
weed all is just right there.
like,
Shout out
something
to
like
the rap
taps
pop.
into this social brain.
Yeah,
It's like
yo.
they just lose it. Something snaps. I don't know what's going on with it. But anyways, yeah. So you got a song coming out, album coming out?
Yeah, so I just put out a track called I didn't even remember I hear it for music shit.
Having a good conversation. It's all good, bro.
Yo, that's good.
That's all we hear.
Yo,
You gotta roll it back.
I completely forgot that I was supposed to say something on my rap shit.
Yeah.
But yo, so I got this track coming out called it's called Jody Watley.
Jody Watley.
And It came out yesterday midnight, and it's the first single off of my project, Go 19.
Go 19.
Yeah, GOLGO 19. You know what I'm saying?
Glow,
So
yeah.
like with that project, what me and my producer did, my producer Best Kept, shout out to Best Kept. Like we just combined all the things that we're into, like anime, hip hop. You know, my Jamaican-ness, like, you know, Toronto shit, and then we just created a sound that's like pretty much Japanese 80s soul.
Oh, that's
fuck with this,
yeah.
I'm rapping my ass off over it, and I feel like I got like 6 features on it. I won't say any of them yet because I want to, you know, surprise the world. But everybody is elite. And everybody, I don't know if as soon as they see King Bliss, they're like, oh, let me get on my shit. Because I don't know. Everybody's rapping their ass off.
That's good.
They're fucking
That competition.
They say you got out verse on a few of them. But yo, what's gotta be a competition, yo? This is big if you got, you know, you got out.
Nah, they brought the best out of him. That's what it sounds like.
I'm saying I sent my verse to them. But I'm just saying.
You
like,
so when they sent it back, did you have to redo some of them?
I'm talking shit because but I just feel like because they don't know my name, but my voice is resounding, so they heard the shit. But my point is, because my bad, I ain't trying to make it about me. I'm just saying.
No, go ahead.
No, that's all about
Talk
you.
your shit, bro. Talk your shit.
No, I don't mean in general. In general, yeah, it is about me, nigga.
Yeah.
But anyway, no, but I mean,
like y'all right,
y'all niggas right. You know what I'm saying? But nah, within the context of this though, everybody rapped their ass off. And I got like I got one super legend on it, and I got like current legends, like upcoming future legends, all that.
Okay.
All kind of dope people. And
sorry, Glow 19 or Go 19?
Go. So
Go Go 19. That's the album name.
Yeah.
And the song was
Jody Watley.
Jody Watley.
Yeah.
Who's Jody Watley?
That's Shalimar, yo. Shalimar is a singing group, musical group that have legendary songs. Like, yo, can you play shit on this shit?
I mean, like a short bit.
Oh yeah.
Like a short little.
No, I'm just trying to see if I'm just trying to see if there's
5
a
seconds.
track.
Just keep it.
We'll just cut your mic.
Yo, don't cut my shit. I'm joking. I'm joking.
That's enough, nigga.
No, I'm just trying to think what song you guys probably know. But nah, she's the name of that's the name of a wonderful, like remarkable, classy, dope singer.
Word.
And I'm not saying like the track just ties in naturally, you know what I'm saying? But it's not like it's about her or not like that. It's just
how long you been working on the album? Like how long did it take you to like put it together and like
yo, you know,
the idea all
real talk
fleshed out?
It's probably like, yo, I ain't gonna lie, it's been a minute, yo. I ain't gonna lie, it's probably like from 2020.
Word.
Okay, so like beginning of COVID.
Yeah, even before, like maybe even a little bit before that. I've been working on it. And right now, it's going to be on vinyl, by the way.
That's dope.
Word?
Yeah.
That's
How did you get
dope.
that? Like, who did you talk to get that?
Yeah, we gotta talk to you.
Nah, that's what I'm saying. No, we'll chat still.
We were just talking about like we got to empower us. We got to share ideas. And let this nigga.
He's scared the paper one. No, it's not for us.
I ain't sharing shit, yo. Y'all got to figure this shit out.
I'm joking.
Oh my god, that's fucking funny, bro.
You know how much white hands I had to shake and shit? Nah, I'm joking.
I believe
but nah, so that's what I'm saying. Like when you guys get more familiar with the quote unquote the Renaissance movement that's going on, you'll see that we all tend to put stuff out on vinyl. You know what I'm saying? So this is my first vinyl that I'm about to put out, and I'm telling you, like me and my producer, like we're super detail oriented, and it's like down to the detail. Because even the vinyl is gonna be full Japanese and shit.
What?
It's gonna be
how did you do this?
Yeah,
that's crazy.
No, it's
hard,
just obsession, yo. Like especially my producer Besket, like both of us are just obsessed, and then I'm just trying to because top 5 biggest albums, you can say top five albums of all time. I think most people's list, I'm just looking for it, that's why I'm looking up. Most people's list, it includes Illmatic. You know what I mean? And that's an example. Or it's there. You see here. I'm tripping. Of course it's up there. Because it's like definitely probably top 2. You know what I mean? Rap albums.
Anytime anyone talks about rap albums,
you know what I mean? But the thing is, Nas, and so many other examples, but I'm just using Nas as an example. He's living off of Illmatic, like, period. Just because, like, yo, it was so good. It was so classy.
Yeah, he just did a tour in New York City, man.
Yeah,
with and who was it? Wu-Tang Clan.
Yes.
Yeah.
Imagine, you know what I mean? And so it was a perfect project. So as a result, like he's still living off of it today, and even all the legends, the Wu-Tangs, the you know, Ghostface individually, the you know what I'm saying, the Pheromones, like it's usually their first 1 or 2 project that they put out.
That's the best.
That really kind of set the tone for their whole career.
It's like when they're the most hungriest and stuff like that. People feel that and it resonates with them.
But also they were obsessed.
Bryson Tiller is another one.
Shit. I don't remember what album was it called.
But you know the song.
Trap Soul. Trap Soul. Exactly. He even created a household name and stuff. That's my dad called it. But but my point is, they were all detail oriented. They're all obsessed. They're all in the studio just making sure that it's right, it's perfect. They were listening to it over and over again, and that's what I did. Me and my producer. That's what we did for this Go 19 project. I put up projects before that. But this is gonna be my first vinyl, and this is the one where I'm gonna be like, okay, this is my first real introduction to the world, and this is the one where I've fully crafted my sound and how I'd like to be presented to the world, and that's what we're doing, yo.
I really,
that's really cool.
I'm hearing the passion, man. I'm hearing the passion. I'm hearing all the effort that you're putting into it. It sounds crazy, but for real, how did you get the vinyl? How did you do the vinyl? Like, I'm trying to figure out, because like they don't do that shit no more.
No. Vinyls are big now, man. They're back with the record players.
Yeah, they're super back. Because matter of fact, the most sold musical item now, like physical for music, is vinyl.
Yeah, niggas don't buy CDs no more.
People still buy CDs.
But they're other style.
I see vinyls before I see CDs.
Vinyls are basically the wave now, because like vinyls just brings a different sound and a different feel to it.
Have you listened to vinyl sound?
Bro, I told you my dad has crates and crates a wall full of vinyl.
So you know the sound is
I still buy
like even when you listen to music with your headphones or like off your phone, it's like you have loss lists and all that stuff, but like when you listen to vinyl, you're like
different.
Feel that
it feels better.
Soul. Yeah. But even because it's also art though, because you see how obviously you guys kind of blew up the pictures.
But there's more. You can put more into it.
It's almost the size of a vinyl record. Like it's a little bigger. It's like vinyl records is like art that you can display in a way you can't display CD art or cassette tape art. But cassette tapes is also, I think, the second most sold physical music item.
Oh yeah, over CDs right now.
CDs, I think.
That's interesting.
I gotta double check the stats, but
but I know cassettes are making a comeback.
Yeah, they are.
Like I know I was telling my dad the other day, like, cause he has like a couple like bags full of like old cassette tapes and everything. Yeah. And my mom's like, "What are you gonna do with it?" And I said, I'm like, "Yo, don't listen to what mom's gotta say. Keep them."
Yeah, that's a fact.
Facts.
Everything gets recycled. VHS is gonna be coming back just now, for all we know.
I never thought about that.
You never know. You never know. We thought cassette tapes are done.
I don't know about VHS.
You probably should save your VHS, B.
Maybe the VHS tapes, the player, you could throw that out.
No, you gotta keep the player. How you gonna play it?
You don't need to play it. You don't need to play it. You have it on digital.
What do you say?
Don't need to play it.
I don't know.
Just keep the tapes.
You gotta keep it as a
maybe on eBay you'll sell it in the future, bro. But like
you gotta keep everything up bundled. Like you need the VCR and the VHS.
HD looks so good. Like you want to go back to VHS, my nigga? Are you crazy? There's a reason for the grid, nigga. Get out of here.
For the vibes, for the vibes,
for the memories,
for the old shit. I gotta rewind this.
I don't want to look like I'm dodging this nigga's question.
Hey, I was about to bring it up, but it's okay. I was gonna let you sound with it, bro. I knew you didn't want to do it.
I got a direct plug though, for real. So no, if you actually need vinyl. I got the direct plug.
All right, so if you heard it here first, man. If you need vinyl, go to King Bliss, yo. It's 500 per nigga.
I'm talking about you, Kings. Fuck y'all. I'm joking. I'm joking. No, definitely. No, I got a direct plug, but it's all a matter of connecting you with the right, which I have the right person to connect you with. I won't put it out there yet because it's still in its infancy. But it's just a matter of knowing exactly what you want. But I got it though. If you guys really trying to put something out on vinyl, which is dope, because like y'all got me thinking about like comedy albums and shit. Like people put podcasts on vinyl. I don't think.
I don't think so.
I think you guys. It's easy.
We got the right episodes. We got to slap it on the vinyl.
That's dope. That's dope because comedy albums, like from the Bill Cosby's to the Richard Pryor.
It was all on vinyl first.
You might have sick. You might have added something new to the game, like just off of this episode.
Sick.
I'm not even.
I can't lie about the black that out.
Sick.
It would have to be one of those situations where it's like milestone episodes.
Yeah,
you know, it would have to be like that, where it's like a throwback, where it's like this episode hit like 1 million and stuff like that.
That's crazy. Or the King Bliss episode. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We got the pictures and all that. We got the vinyl.
No, but that's dope. Honestly, I never thought about that shit.
Yeah. Maybe change the game with that.
And you guys would probably get some type of trademark or something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Slap a trademark on it. Or put like our own sounds on it and stuff like
I
that.
got an idea with it. You can throw it in with some merch type shit. Like you can throw it up on the
local hoodie.
Like what Beyonce does.
Throw like a bundle type deal type shit.
Facts.
Like niggas wouldn't even expect. It's like, yo, what is this? It's like, yo,
that'll be a crazy gift, yo. And even girls in particular, you know, they're the consumers.
Facts.
Even girls will engage with something like that. You know what I mean? Because that's the only little downside to the type of hip hop that I'm doing. It's like
It's not girl friendly.
Yeah, except when I do my singles though.
True.
No, with this project, no, but you know what's funny? This Go-Go 19 shit.
I think it'll blow because
It's
just
not
the
even
idea of it. Like the niggas love Japanese type shit.
Facts.
Like,
Japanese, anime is a big thing right now.
But that's what I want to elaborate on. Like, I think this project too is gonna be one where like it's just music, yo. Because real talk, it's Japanese 80s soul, and I'm rapping my ass off.
Yeah.
But the musical instrumentation, the skits and everything, it's a fucking movie. Like,
That's good.
Really
That's
is
great.
a movie. And it's like I know, like because I think in total maybe about 3 or 4 girls have heard it, but like. The girls who heard it, they're not even into hip hop like that, and they all really liked it. They all really rock it, like genuinely rock with it.
Yeah,
because they're like, yo, it's not even like I wasn't even thinking of a hip hop album. It was just music.
Yeah,
It spoke to me and shit.
That's the best way to
You know
do
what I'm
it,
saying?
man. That's
shit. That shit crazy.
That's how you supposed
When's
to do
this
it.
coming out, bro? I'm actually excited.
No, I'm gonna put it on January. But what I'm gonna do is, so this first single came out yesterday.
Yeah.
October 27th, because y'all know when this episode comes
this will be coming out November 1st.
November 1st, gotcha. So my single came out, Jody Watley came out on October 27th, and then 2 weeks later I'm putting out a second single, and then 2 weeks after that I'm putting out a third single.
Okay.
And then the project is gonna drop. It's gonna drop
So
in
it's a
January.
flow roll out. Okay.
Yeah, flow roll out.
Yeah.
Because you gotta get people excited.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even though a lot of people in my lane, like they do drop projects and then, you know, they do sell out, they do their thing. But I do still think that we got to borrow from the more traditional way of doing it where you get people excited. Yeah. You go let people know that it's coming. You go do a little promo. Yeah. And then boom, boom. But with the Go-Go 19 shit, like it's not just like dudes that are going to be into it. It's not just going to be dudes at the shows. Because the thing about me, I'm versatile. I'm versatility. You know what I mean? So as a result, I got a track called Top Shot. I don't know if you guys heard that. Yeah, but you know what I mean? Like, Top Shot is a track where I'm doing I'm mixing my dancehall with the hip hop stuff. In a very clean and dope way. And I think that's my biggest track to date.
Is that on your album Yasuke?
No, it's a single. It's a Lucy. It's
I see it.
So
Yeah, I see
me,
it.
young me. I used to be a football star. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to me. I'm joking. But yeah, so that track is one of my biggest track, and it's like that track appeals to everybody, like literally everybody. Yeah. I think I just need to keep pushing it because it has the appeal to really blow up and be a mega hit, in my opinion. And then I recently put a track called 3 a.m., which is about the complication of being in a relationship. And, you know, your girl wants you to be home to give her that hugs and kisses.
Attention, yeah.
You know what I mean? And more than that. But I'm out there getting it. I'm out there grinding.
Yeah, and they don't understand.
You know what I mean? So I got tracks like that.
Yeah.
That appeal to everybody. You know what I mean? For sure. Like, you know what I mean? Not just the G'd up stuff. And whatever. So I'm versatile in that way. And plus, I realized that, you know, for some reason, even when I'm doing the more, you know, like underground conscious stuff, I hate saying underground, but I just say it because I want to.
That's just what it is, man. That's what it is.
You know what I mean? But I hate using that word. But the conscious stuff, like girls will still come to my shows. They'll still, like, you know what I mean, ask me to sign their boobs. You know what I mean? Just once. That only happened once. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man, that's one more than all of us here. You know? That's a big thing right there.
Something you could gloat about.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been doing this.
Shout out to that titty, right?
No, what? It was perky, man. You know what I'm saying?
Come on.
That happened here in Canada, or that was it?
No, I was in. I think it was in. I was in Spain.
Oh, you're in Spain.
Oh, yeah, Spain.
You got a Spanish titty?
Yeah.
That's dope.
I mean,
wait, were you performing in Spain?
Yeah, I was on like a mini tour.
Who the heck?
That's still pretty dope, though. That's really big right there.
Fuck.
I just rolled. Yeah, I probably should have said that, right?
Yeah.
I was like, you guys went to Spain to perform. It's big, man.
I performed in Spain.
Good shit, bro.
Marula Cafe. I went there twice, and that was my most fun performance because the first time I went there, it was just like an open mic before my actual scheduled performance.
Yeah.
And I went there and I just went on stage and they love live music, live bands. So I just went on stage and started freestyling. They're like, oh, Toronto. And they started wilding. And I'm like, yo, shit. I even started singing Bob Marley, yo. Did
you start saying it was your shit?
No. Bob. Everybody know Bob.
Yeah.
But I'm not stupid. I'm not Jamaican. I'm from Toronto too, rapping. And I'm going to go to Spain and don't mention Bob Marley. I'm Bob Marley's cousin. You know what I'm saying? With the same complexion and shit. You know what I mean? So I'm like, yeah, any means, yo. But no, I started doing that because I was just freestyle, I was just vibing. So when I ran out of songs to perform, because it's like, yo, you guys are playing random instrument, like random, this don't fit my songs. Started singing Bob. Started singing Most Def shit, Black Star. I was just vibing. Because, you know, at the end of the day, I am technically an artist. I really do this art shit.
Yeah.
You could probably tell by how my approach with my project where like, you know, hopefully one day it'll be on one of you guys' favorite lists and shit.
For sure. I even seen like the other day when you posted on your Instagram where you're recording a music video. Yeah. And I see that and I was like, and now you're talking about the album. I'm like, okay, now
that's a
things are starting to like look like it's becoming something.
So is it like for the music videos, is it gonna carry that same theme of like, you know,
same theme,
Japanese,
same vein? Yes, everything is consistent. Everything is coherent because
hip hop, so it's like a Kill Bill type of vibe, maybe.
You know what? I never thought about Kill Bill. Yeah, you're right though. Because Go 13 is actual anime. You know what
Which anime is that?
It's from 1969. It's a manga or whatever. And it's one where it's a professional contract killer. The star of it is the hero or villain as well. He's both
the protagonist.
Yeah, the protagonist.
Like an anti-hero.
He's the best. Yeah, he's the best. Sniper in the world. Like, yeah, he's the sickest in the world. So he works for whoever hires him, whether it's governments or criminal organizations. Same difference.
I'm gonna check it out.
But
Go 19. Yeah, I'll check it out. Yeah,
criminal organizations like they hire him and shit.
Yeah,
and so it's like everything is within that vein. Like, you know what I mean? Think James Bond because it's all in line with my personality.
Yeah,
how I conduct myself, how I carry myself.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It's just that I'm Jamaican, so I'll still go bubble. I want to, girl. You know what I mean? Japan's picking up on our culture.
From time.
That's from time.
They got their own dance.
I didn't know it like that. I recently saw it.
Massive.
I recently saw it, and they were doing like the
like a pasta pasta.
Yes. They're doing that. That's I was like, yo,
bro, they're doing it from like the 90s,
or even. But it's problematic because what happened is you have a lot of these dancers. Because, you know, black people, we give everything away. Yeah, take it. You know, you want our goal, take it. What you want? Because we don't give a damn. We're just giving people. Which is why we need to be empowered. Because the world will be a better place. But whatever. You know what I mean? But we give everything away. So what happens is you have a lot of dancers that go to Europe and they're like, yeah. You know, Jamaica, yo, my hype, like, yo, well requested, I'm to some pussy. You know what I mean? Everybody requested me, boom, boom, and then they go over there, they teach them the dances, and then they master it. And then now they don't
call them back.
It's like, bro, you guys retarded? Like, why are you giving them the secret recipe? Why are you giving them a secret sauce? You can't be teaching these super detailed classes and then they don't need you no more. You're making yourself redundant. So that's why Japanese culture is a culture. I don't want to say it's kind of cultural appropriation though, the way they do it. Because it's not that they're just born in a sensible, not a sensible, in a
like a subtle
conscientious way, like a subtle way. But not, they're wilding. Because I've even saw recently Kendrick Lamar, his song was being performed by this Japanese dude in blackface. I think it was Japanese.
And you did blackface too?
Yeah, he did blackface, and he was singing it, and it was like a whole. So they go off sometimes. It was like, yo, you kind of wilding a
too
bit.
much.
I mean,
might not be Japanese.
Japanese people don't care though.
I was gonna say like the black characters back in the days just had big lips, big nose, and now they changed.
Like,
Bro,
Yeah,
I'm watching Dragon Ball Z as a big man.
yo,
Like I'm ready to throw my
Mr.
phone.
Popo's
Mr. Popo.
crazy.
I'm like,
not even Mr. Popo.
It's
Look at the guy from the black guy from the Red River Army,
that
the
nigga
bald
too.
guy. He had pink lips.
Yeah.
It's like, come on.
Y'all watch what's it called? One Piece.
Of course.
Oh,
Yo,
yeah.
you know the
Usopp?
number 5. Yeah, Usopp too.
Yeah.
This nigga black and Italian. Why is no?
Yeah.
But no, you know the number 5 when they had the Baroque?
Oh yes,
Yes.
the skill dude.
This nigga's fucking power was using boogers as bombs. B, that's mad.
Wait, hold on. Which one are you talking about?
You remember the dude with the afro? He was number 5, Baroque. Agent. You remember when they were on their way to
work for the sand dude? I forget his name, but yeah.
That dude, man, the first one of the first black guys that popped up.
Yeah.
B, he would throw boogers, but it reminded me of how they used to call us like booty scratchers, like gorilla shit.
Oh, it's
super. It's
Word.
super
Stuff.
bigoted, bro.
Word.
So sometimes I'm watching this shit. I'm like, bro, y'all gotta chill, yo. But
that Japanese big.
But we're such loving people though that it's like
We look past it.
but it's like there comes a time where we can't keep turning our cheek to slap the other one. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
But it's like we have to overlook it, and that's why we got to celebrate us because we're the most durable and the most positive and
most
the
forgiving,
most inspiring, most divinely touched and crafted people on the planet because we just bypass all this negativity and we still help you if we see you falling down the street.
Yeah.
We still support you because I got Palestinian friends and I'll link them like, yo, how's your mental health? You good, yo? Because I know what it's like to be oppressed and struggle. And I got Israeli friends too. I'm like, yo, like, you know, like y'all
That
good.
shit ain't cool, man. That shit ain't cool, dog. Like,
Y'all fucked up. Y'all know that, right?
Call somebody and like tell them chill out.
Only call to tell y'all y'all fucked up.
I know. Hope y'all good though.
Stay blessed.
You know what I mean? It's like Harry Potter fighting like Mike Tyson and shit. What happened to y'all?
You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna take magic. Right?
No, but it's facts though. Like I definitely agree with that. Like definitely, I feel like with black people, they're always just trying to be there to be like, oh, like we're trying to understand more than like what I feel like with some races where it's just like, oh, I don't really care. Because I even have a friend that's Palestinian as well, and I was like, yo, like, can you explain this conflict to me? And then he explained it to me, sent me some videos and everything, and then he messaged me on the side from our group chat. He was like, yo, I actually do appreciate you trying to educate yourself on what's going on instead of going based on what's in the media and all that stuff.
That's our nature. We're always like that. People, you know what I'm saying?
That curiosity in us, it's like we don't want to overstep and be like, we're gonna agree with whatever's being fed to us because we know the stuff that's being given out in the media is not always going to be because we've been there.
We've been there. So we are the face of it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, oppression and struggle and shit. But my bad, y'all. I know we're talking about Spain.
No.
I know we're talking about Spain.
This shit's always going on.
Yeah.
I was going to ask you something about Spain.
Mans Are Mossin, bro.
Yeah, Mans Are Mossin.
I was going to ask you something about Spain. Hold on. How did your music translate out there? Like, because like, do people understand? Like,
yeah, honestly, music really is some universal language, bro.
Yeah.
Because by the way, where I was at least, because I stayed in Barcelona and Madrid, and they spoke English, most of them, a lot of them. It's only when you went to the neighboring,
probably a lot of tourism over there. So
Barcelona for sure. I think Barcelona is probably
not Madrid,
the third. No, not so much Madrid.
Not Madrid. Yeah.
Barcelona is probably the third most visited city in the world, behind Paris and New York, something like that.
Really?
It's visited like a mug. You know what I'm saying? So as a result, most people spoke English, and a lot of English people there, like British people, they're everywhere. You always hear this British accent out of nowhere. Like, yo, y'all everywhere in Europe. I think they travel the most, or the Europeans.
Definitely.
Possibly, they probably travel the most. But so when I was there, it was well received. I remember I gave someone a cassette tape with one of my singles, and it's like I gave them Baby Jesus and shit. You know what I mean? It was just like crazy. They were just freaking out.
That's dope, man. Congrats, bro.
And I remember, like, you got the girls looking at me, and because they're more direct over there, so they'll look at you like, yo,
what's
going on? Yeah.
You trying to do this or? And I'm like,
I found out when I was in Jamaica too, though.
yeah, but you don't.
It's everywhere but here, bro.
That foreign energy goes a long way.
Yeah, definitely.
Yo, it's everywhere but this country. And I'm not saying Western Hemisphere. I'm
Only
saying this country.
I was gonna say with Canada, it's like if you're not from Canada, they'll give you that love. But if you are from Canada, it's like just a typical Canadian.
Yeah, I think it's just Canada. Yeah, like you were saying,
Just Canada.
I think it's just the foreignness. Like
I
go
went to
anywhere
America,
forward.
yo, America, man, yo, they'll come up to me. They're like, yo, he's saying this now.
Definitely. It's like, I found when I went to Jamaica, it was definitely their sexual desires came across a lot easier in Jamaica. But when I went to Miami, I got compliments, but like not like yo. Like the looks was like, yo, what's going on? You know what I mean? It was like you have a good smile, or like you look good in this fit. But here,
Miami's different vibe though. Miami's like Miami. They're looking for money.
Yeah,
that too.
They're just trying to see you flossing.
But here though,
it's still America, right?
Yeah,
it's like they don't want to give you compliments. They don't want to seem like they want you type shit.
They're trying to be begging.
Crazy. It's funny, like they got a tough exterior over here, but I heard it's female behavior that you should associate with cold countries, like colder places. Like they come across with a tougher exterior, and they're not as like
open,
welcoming, and open. But as you go to warmer climates, like so Spain is technically it's not.
It's a warm climate.
So they're more low key. I remember, oh man, like,
that makes sense actually.
That
makes a lot of sense.
The good weather affects your mood, man. Like you see it when we're in Miami when it was December, everyone was happy.
Everyone was happy. Yeah,
you come back to Toronto, everyone's all grumpy.
I feel like shit.
But shout out, you know who pointed out to me? I did a podcast recently, a Bliss podcast. Shout out to them, Carl from the podcast. He pointed that out to me. I never thought about it like that. But I think
because even if you just look at like America, if you go to New York. All the way down.
Hard energy.
And then go all the way to Florida.
New York is like that too,
Yeah.
That's actually really true. Wow.
Yeah. So I mean, like, you'll have a better time. So that's another reason why in Jamaica I was like, yo, B, I didn't want to come here. Because I'm
used to that warm weather and all that stuff.
All that good fucking food, boy.
Yeah, they talk greasy because to build on that, I remember one time I was just walking. To not to make it about me, but fuck it. You know what I mean, bro? I remember one time I was just walking from class and thing, and I think I was heading to go get a bun and cheese because that's crack over there. You know what I'm saying? All day, every day.
And this guy don't like bun and cheese.
You don't like bun and cheese?
I like cheese. I like cheese. I don't necessarily like the bun.
That's crazy.
It's crazy.
I don't like raisins.
I don't understand it.
That's crazy.
I hate raisins.
Oh, yeah. But you know, most bun, like the round bun, don't have raisins.
Yeah, there's some.
I don't know, yo. My parents always cop the ones with the fruit and thing.
A lot over here. They're probably the Easter bun. That's probably Easter bun. I'm talking like regular round bun.
Oh, like single.
Yeah.
No, not bulla.
No, the brown.
Yeah, the one like the
you have like the single. You have the single bun.
Yeah. That's no raisins.
Anytime I've seen it, I've always seen it.
It's just sweet bread type thing.
If you go to Danforth, you might find it over there.
Facts. You'll actually definitely find it there.
No, if you go to Jamaica, eat that. Trust me. Yeah, crack. It's probably cocaine. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But anyway, like, I remember one time I was walking and then they just kind of took me for a loop because she was like, yo, it was 3 girls and they're popular girls, beautiful girls. And then they said, Sean, come here. So I'm like, all right. So you don't know? So, by the way, you guys know that all Jamaicans that's like born and raised in Jamaica will walk the same way. Because you know, like, culture is a very funny thing.
Yeah.
It's down to even how we're born. You find that you have certain qualities, even down to how you walk, how you talk, how you accentuate certain words. How you do. It's all culture. Yeah. We're all shaped by it. So you'll find that everybody at Jamaica, it's a podcast. I wish I could walk around and show you real quick. But anyway, now I'm gonna have to stay with the camera then. No, but it's like you find that every yard man kind of have a similar walk. Like it's a little extreme. Like everybody a limp little and you see me?
Yes.
I'm doing my cool.
One shoulder up.
Cool. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Everybody, because we don't want to see him.
Yes.
So I'm doing the extra walk because these 3 hot girls. But I'm used to them. I'm talking to them, but whatever. But now they're calling me and it seems serious. It seems like a Sean, we need to talk, but a positive version of it. So I'm like, I'll go on there. So anyway, so I walked up and I'm like, yeah, what's going on? Like, hey, what's up? Well, you know, like, well, I'll go on. Like, you know, in Jamaica, they're very polite. I'm probably say good afternoon, a joke.
Yeah, no, that's very true. Like, I say like good morning, good afternoon, good day.
I love that. I love that about the culture. But
that's another thing. Here, there's no
act weird when you say that to them.
Never.
Like, you'll be sitting on your front veranda. Good morning.
That's actually facts. I'll be walking my dog. I'll see someone. They look at me. Good morning. And then you see them light up. Good morning. And you're like, you weren't expecting me to say that.
They don't really do that here. When I got back from Jamaica, I started doing that more with my neighbors.
And you see the difference.
Yeah.
Yes. It's a beautiful difference. I'm really attracted to girls that do that too. Like when they have manners.
Oh, that's a big
have
thing.
manners, you see it. But
continue.
Yeah, but so yeah, man. So like I remember, and they're like, "Yo, you know, say you're like one of the hottest boys in school. Like from the way you walk." From your I think the way you dress, the way like
it's about to go down.
On my head, B, and I remember, yo, B, them never prepare me, like, yo, B, you probably walk in to go take a piss, 11:48.
Yeah.
Morning. On a Tuesday.
Not even lunch yet.
Not even lunch yet. Yo, I go piss because I want to go buy a food.
Yeah.
Now I want to go buy a food. I'm like,
forget all about the food now.
Swell on my head, yo. I'm like, bro. I'm like, yo, thanks, you know, like respect, you know. And I'm looking at them like I don't even know what to do here. But just going back to what you were saying is like, over there, they'll throw stuff at you. And it's like, you're like, yo, I'm not used to this. You know what I mean? Like, with the New York shit, I'm like,
it wasn't used to the compliments.
I'm not used to not that because we fly dudes, you get.
But like,
it's just like
you don't hear it every day.
The amount that you get is just
like
different.
for us, it's like more if you hear it like once in a while, but when you hear it, you're like, oh, okay, I wasn't expecting
and
that.
it's really with only people you fuck with. These are coming from strangers. People that I don't know.
You know what I'm saying?
So like to hear it's like, wow.
It was a beautiful thing though, but I definitely love that because we like femininity. You know what I'm saying? We like when women know how to make us, even though we're gangster, you see me? But make us as close as possible to blushing. You know what I'm saying?
Trust me.
I love the preface.
As close as possible.
Never forget.
A little something to put butterflies in your stomach to be like,
but that's what makes you grow in love with them. Because you're like, yo, like, why are you making me feel so butterfly,
all special and everything?
Like, to this girl,
bro, I'm 230, but I feel like 160 right now.
So I'm like, yo, so it's a beautiful thing. But now warm weather, there's a correlation between warm weather and better attitude.
You know what it is? It's just the sun, bro. It's getting that vitamin D, fam.
We're sun people.
You know what I'm saying?
We're the sun people.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean?
That's what it is, bro.
Something I actually wanted to ask too is there any like big artists that you've ever worked with yet?
Oh yeah, I have. There's one pretty big artist that I can't say his name just yet.
Oh, it's coming on the album.
Well, actually, yeah, you're right. I was talking about my next one. My next one I did a feature for recently, but it's for his project, and I don't want to spoil anything, so I can't say it. But I've worked. You'll learn. My second single, you'll see. I think that's the biggest artist I've worked with.
Okay.
So far, my second single. I don't want to. I just don't want to say it yet.
Yeah.
This comes out November 1st, right?
Yeah.
The track's coming out November 10th, so it's all good.
Okay.
But you'll get your answer.
Yeah. So basically, to get an answer, November 10th. Make sure you guys tap in.
Yeah. That's the biggest artist. But the good thing about this Toronto underground hip hop landscape, whatever, our conscious hip hop landscape, is that we all work with each other. We all support each other.
Yeah.
So you know how you guys as well. We all have the complaint about Canada that we don't support each other, our musical artists, not even just musical artists, but artists, period.
Entertainers.
Until they kind of pop a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But in this scene, we all work with each other. And that's why I'm saying it can probably reach a Drake level one day.
For sure.
Of like fame and fortune and appeal for Toronto. Because I'm saying, let me preface this. Drake is the biggest artist in the longest while.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that any one artist is going to reach that level. I'm saying that us as a collective will reach that level.
It's just creating that hub for people to come through and be like they were able to go through a system in the city of like how it is in Atlanta, where it's like you can build up some buzz, and then the collective of people will push you to get to a certain level, and it's like, we're taking you up to fly. We're gonna drop you now. It's up to you to flap your wings.
Yo, it's almost to the point where like Toronto is kind of like the new New York, where not new New York, but like similar to New York, where it's like if you can make it here, you can make it anywhere. And niggas like you here,
that's a fact.
They'll probably like you in a lot of places.
That's a fact.
Because
they don't
really fuck with you over.
But yo, you know what I'm saying? You guys think Drake tuned into your podcast on the low?
I don't think we've reached there yet.
No. The only reason I'm asking is because I've had a message for this dude. Where I'm like, yo, B, think legacy. If he does even the Jay-Z thing of, you know how Jay-Z had like Memphis Bleaks, the Beanie Siegel.
So wait, hold on. So you're trying to say like put some people on?
No, but he does put people on. But it's the type of people that he puts on. I'm like, bro, if you surround yourself with spitters, because you know, like when people with this Jay-Z, he doesn't have to say shit because Beanie Single got this. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Can't stop, won't stop. Rockefeller Records. Like all the click, they have it. They at your neck, they at your throat.
Right.
If Drake does something like that, because Drake is talking greasy. You know what I'm saying?
He's dealing with it directly himself.
Greasy. Which I
you just hear that track with I forgot what the name of it, but he's talking about Rihanna. So now ASAP Rocky gonna have to come up.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, no, Rocky made a diss to him already.
He did?
Yes, he made a diss like a few months ago. I think he did a track, but I don't think the track came out. He did like at a concert, and then he ended up dissing Drake. And then to Drake, this is Drake's response of that.
So you know what? That Drake doesn't seem so bad then, because I was wondering why the fuck.
Why'd you do that, everyone?
Anti.
Why'd you do that? But if Rocky talked greasy first, then this is hip hop. I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get it. But what I'm saying is, if Drake was to surround himself, like if Drake was to tap into this conscious, hip hop renaissance movement that's going on in Toronto, and he was to tap in that type of way where he has these really, because think about it, it's like pretty much having some Wu-Tang motherfuckers. Pretty much having some Nas's, everybody got a different sound, different style. He'll be, because he's a six guy and shit. To me, Toronto's a dot still. I don't subscribe to calling this the six, but whatever. That's his language, his world. You know what I mean? I get it. So I'm gonna call him what he wants to be called. You know what I mean? He's a six god. He's a top of the heap. He's that. He's all that. But if he was to have like these really dope spitters around him, like tap into the movement and that type,
you don't even have to do nothing.
He would be. He would be like, he's already that and all. He's the biggest artist in the world, whatever. As it relates to hip hop at least, or pop, whatever. But this is how he would be like really on some, maybe even beyond Jay-Z level.
I feel you on that, because it helps you put people on, and then on top of that, he's not getting his hands dirty, because he's like, all right, I got real spitters that are gonna defend my name, and then I'll co-sign them, so now they become bigger, so it's like helping hand,
and it's more authentic. You know why it's more authentic? Because come on, no one's gonna look at Drake and be like, yo, you've been in the streets out here crushing it. Done in man, you know what I mean?
Well, that's why you got the hoodmans, like the Wasses and stuff like that.
What I'm saying is, it's owed to his fame and fortune. It's owed to his power position. And it's just that someone like Vybz Kartel, but Vybz Kartel been a G still, but he also, because people got to realize that there's a Donship that's associated with being the biggest artist, the top artist. You become a Don automatically, especially in Jamaica. You automatically become a Don. But what happens is that a lot of these artists, they'll start buying guns and buying stuff for the hood niggas around them. You know what I'm saying? Which is not wise. You're better off in creating businesses. You're better off giving these hood niggas around you opportunities. Turn them into bosses. Turn them into kings. You know what I'm saying?
That builds more loyalty with them and everything.
And loyalty, longevity, and you're going to contribute positively to the economy. You're just bringing in guns. Like that don't make any sense. But the reason why they do that is because they automatically become Dons. Because especially in Jamaica, they're more direct with it. Yo, wagwan Dan dada, yo, big dog, where you did, yo, my G, yo, top man. They're like, you automatically become that top man. You know what I'm saying? That top boy. Right? You automatically become that because you're a Don. And then someone like Cartel, he kind of got himself mixed up into it too deep to where now he's locked up.
Yeah.
He's locked up for a minute. Because like automatically, because I can tell you, Cartel ran Waterford for sure.
Oh no, we've seen it.
You know what I'm saying? He was that, but it's because of his talent. But with Drake now, Drake is running Toronto and he's running the world in some context, and it's because of his talent. But yo, think bigger than that.
I see what you mean.
You know what I mean? Think deeper than that.
See what
like
you mean.
yo, just really tap in. Because that's the difference between him and Jay-Z. Because you could say he's just as big as Jay-Z, just as big as Eminem now. You could argue that shit. You know what I mean?
Jay-Z has like a J. Cole.
Yeah.
Or like
he has a whole legacy.
Yeah.
Jay-Z's on like a Bounty Killer thing. Bounty Killer bust everybody. Cartel, everybody. You know what I mean? Jay-Z's on that level. Kanye is on that level where they put artists out. Drake put artists out, but it's like...
They're not as hot.
They're not like...
Not even just hot. I would say like their impact on music is not as big as like the type of people they put on because they planted the seeds and then they allow the seeds to sprout and everything. Like I feel like with Drake, when you get to a certain point, he starts feeling a bit threatened, saying, no, I'm the top guy here. But it's just that when everyone else, with Jay-Z, no one ever questions if Jay-Z's the top guy.
I think that's a good point. I think Drake looks at himself as still as a player instead of a coach.
I
think he's still in the game.
And I think even though he got mad at Joe Budden, Joe Budden didn't say it that way. I think you're saying it in a more politically correct way, in a way that he can digest. But like that was Joe Budden's point though. Like you growing up, be like just be the top dog, like be the big man. You don't have to keep chilling with these 24-year-old girls and like it's cool. You can do your thing.
Doing the little bubbles and clips in your hair and the nail polish and everything. Just be you,
nigga. You're a big man. We respect that. You. At first, a lot of us weren't sold on him, but we rock with him now. We're like, yo, you know what? You know what I mean? The music is not necessarily for the mandem at all times, but I respect it.
I respect it.
Nah,
you know what I'm saying?
It's because he still sees himself in it. Still. Like he still wants to keep up with.
Definitely sees himself as LeBron.
Yeah, he wants to keep up with.
Doesn't want to retire. He's trying to do everything to stay relevant.
And I'm like, yo, bro, with this movement, just add water, yo. Because we already dope.
Because I think that's the thing that he even like admits as well, that he's jealous of like Kendrick and J. Cole, where they can just still do their own thing, jump on a new artist's track, and not have to like change up who they are, their sound. They just stay true to who they are.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
but that's why he needs in my opinion, he could benefit from certain people in his ear. A little bit, like people with a different mentality that would tell him this type of shit that I'm showing him. Because I'm like, B, you got to think like a king. Like I didn't just call myself King Bliss because it's cute, nigga. You know what I'm saying? The fuck?
Fuck your shit, dog.
You know what I'm saying? Like man,
fuck
really,
niggas. Fuck the king.
The king's knowledge is a new gangster. Be like, I'm really out here tapping in, like like being 9 steps ahead. You know what I mean? Chess playing shit. That's what I'm on. So it's like you got to think legacy, think bigger. But I don't have the type of information he has about his life and career. But I'm just saying, like, tap in to not just the corny. Let me not even say corny. Not just the more mainstream Toronto sound.
Politics.
That is not. That is not.
It only gets
original.
you so far.
It's not. It's not original. Let me just leave it at that. It's not original.
No.
This Renaissance, and it's gonna sound like because I'm a part of it, I'm like, nigga, nah, yo, I'm just being real. It's more long lasting. It's more durable. It's more timeless. It's timeless. That's shit that we doing.
It's always been.
You know what I mean?
It's the heart of hip hop is like conscious rap. It's like telling a cohesive story, something that people can relate to. These like short little like
clickbait things or
Griselda Blanco. I think it's like a
Griselda Blanco's different.
That's really true.
That's a staple. That's a staple. That's a staple.
I think it's something that's cool for a bit.
Like this could be a question we're gonna ask every guest that comes on. You listen to Griselda Blanco.
Do you vibe with this? Is gonna be the test for sure.
Yeah, I've
cool for a bit. Never heard of it.
Don't worry, we're gonna play it before.
That's one.
There's a lot of people that know.
That's one for one.
That fuck with it. I'm not saying there's not a lot of people that fuck with it. I'm just saying I don't know about it.
Like it's not a song that you'd be like, oh, it's on the radio and their parents will know. It's more of like
I don't expect
35 and younger or something like that.
I'll say 30, bro.
Nah, my cousin's like 36 and he knows the track. He even says himself or come outside.
Is it the come outside?
Yeah,
that's another one.
That's another one.
Griselda Blanco.
No, that's another Toronto anthem.
That's another Toronto anthem, man.
No, I fucks with that song.
Yeah.
Because it's funny, not because it's...
Yeah. It's not a lyrical track or
not because it's good.
But it's just more of like, it's what we rock with it.
I like it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean...
I hear it.
Last thing I actually wanted to bring up, though, is I know you mentioned before earlier in the pod that, like, your parents are, like, professionals. Like, what exactly, like, did they do and, like, how did they influence to make you the person that you are now today?
So, my dad... He worked several executive jobs in the private sector. He worked for Cable and Wireless. I think that was one of his last jobs. Before he like Cable and Wireless is pretty much the Rogers or the Bell of Jamaica. Or you know Lime phones, Lime.
I know Flow.
Like Flow. Yeah, Flow. I'm tripping. Flow. I think that's the name of it now. Yeah, like they're the owners of Flow. But he was a senior executive for that company, but he also worked for the Jamaica Social Investment Fund. So like he was always a senior. Well, as long as I knew him, and I could make sense of things. He was always a senior executive in the private sector. And my mom worked for the Ministry of Finance. She had a senior role. I think she was getting prepared to be in a position where she can advise the Prime Minister and so on.
Oh, wow.
And she was, but she was like, she had a senior role within that context. And then she was also a performing arts expert. Like she was an actress, speech and drama.
Oh, wow. Of that
nature. She went to Hollywood. She won, I think, 2 gold medals, 2 silver medals for speech and drama representing the Jamaican government.
Nice.
And she was a part of the 2-woman team that set up that opportunity for Jamaican people that are into the art. I don't know if you even know Shibata. You know what I mean? You ever heard of him?
He sounds familiar. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, he moves like a girl, but he's an actor.
Yo, I was like, you keep saying he and she, and I'm like, who are you talking about?
It's because he's very feminine.
Tyler Perry, nigga? Like, who is that? Yeah, pretty much.
But no, but he's super talented. But no, but she, I was there when she even first connected him to the commercial world. Like she was really pivotal behind stuff like that. So she and he were they were professionals in that sense because she had her masters and my dad is well educated and they both met the Empress the Express, I think it's Express entry criteria, and then they were able to come through. And so I have a strong history of watching my parents like thrive and
succeed,
make progress and succeed.
Yeah.
And you know, just doing their thing. And my mom passed too. That's why you probably noticed my expression change.
Yeah, rest in peace, moms.
Appreciate it. Yeah. So like with her, I'm not just doing rapping because I can act too, because I used to act with her in church and stuff like that. So I'm doing I do commercials, I do acting, I've been a few, you know, docu-series, stuff like it. Just a little 1-2. I get myself out there. I'm on my triple threat shit. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But so I'm doing that stuff because that's my way of continuing her legacy. That was her dream, because she would have, I think she would have blown up in the Hollywood world because she was on that path. Yeah. But it's because of her, she had an illness, she had epilepsy. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, because I discovered her when she passed and shit. Like, it's a trip.
Yeah.
And you know, you have good days and bad days, but you just try to focus on the fact that you're working on building her legacy. So you just keep it moving. But my parents were professionals in, like, my dad was a private sector executive. And for mostly, I think most of the time that I knew him was Cable and Wireless. And then my mom was Ministry of Finance. You know what I mean? And in my 9 to 5, I shouldn't even, the government don't give it. I work for the government, my 9 to 5 is funny. And I got my master's and shit too. As funny, it's in the same field that my mom got her master's in, but we didn't plan it. I didn't even know. You know what I mean? So that deeply shaped me, because what happened was I wasn't a rebel without a cause. I'm a real rebel in the sense that I'm super pro-black. I'm about, like, the system is rigged. I don't think the system is broken. I don't think it can be fixed. I think it has to be destroyed and replaced with something better.
Yeah.
Where people are treated in a way that benefits all humankind. In the words of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. So it's like, that's why we have to care about stuff like what's going on in Palestine, what's going on in Ukraine, we have to care because it threatens all of us. We, as Nubians, we all overstood that from time, but it's like people are slowly getting that. You get me? So with me, I'm really on my rebel shit, rebellious shit. I'm really about that life. But in terms of being a rebel without a cause, I'm gonna bring back to my parents. But in terms of being a rebel without a cause, I was never about. To me, that's unintelligent. Like, what am I rebelling against? Like, it doesn't make any sense. So when my parents would tell me shit that makes sense, I wouldn't rebel against it. I'll just do it. I'll just do with it. I'll just rock with it. All right, cool. That makes sense. My brother had a little bit different approach. He'll rebel against a lot of stuff for his own reasons. But to me, sometimes it'd be like, yeah, but what? Like, it seems like you don't have a cause for your rebellion. So that was the difference between me and him a little bit. But so they shape me in that way where they'll tell me things that are all our parents tell us. That help me see down the road. And then I'll just adhere to it because it's like, shit makes sense. If it don't make sense, I'll be like, well, you stay there. You know what I mean? But like even, but if it does make sense, I'll rock with it. So just by their example and by their words of wisdom, and they're both excellent public speakers. They were excellent public speakers and natural leaders. My mom was fearless. She'll randomly see a problem in the community, and then she'll just go to the MP. Hey, I need to talk to the MP. Yeah. And then she'll stand there looking at her watch, like, yeah, just tell him I need to talk. And then she'll go and have a whole conversation about the flowers or the greenery in the park is unacceptable. There's too much brown. So it's just random stuff that he might have missed, or that he or she
about the potholes
might have missed.
do something about the potholes.
No, she'll do that. Yeah. And my dad always admired her for that, because my dad is fearless too, but she is even a little more fearless, because she'll talk to anybody about anything at any time. She's just amazing, you know what I'm saying? And then it's like, she'll do that. And then I remember one time in the community of Etobicoke where we live now, she noticed that a lot of the black children, I guess, they just weren't being blessed with summer jobs or opportunities to work. And she watched the news and she read that it's a real problem. Yeah. And then she just went to some school or library, local school or library, and she spoke to them about it. Like, we need to figure it out and blah, blah, blah. And they're like, okay, well, you can take the initiative. And she did just that. And then she started getting access to potential jobs, because jobs exist, but it wasn't being connected and communicated to
because like, we usually don't know where to look, Yeah.
So she just made flyers after making the connection. I started walking on the street, giving it to young black children, and they're looking at her like, "Who is this?" Who's
this? It's like, who's this person giving me this?
And then she's it's jobs, and she's like that. She's just a go getter. Yeah. So their example, and then their words of wisdom, shaped me. Yeah. And it is her death is the main driving force behind my tenacity and my refusal to stop, and go hard, just keep going. And it's like their impact on me, because my biggest heroes, obviously Marcus Garvey, my hero, Malcolm X, Elijah Muhammad, Nani the Maroon, Harriet Tubman, these are my heroes, my heroines. You see me? But my biggest heroes are naturally my parents.
Yeah. It sounds like it.
You guys believe me when I say that, because
I'm hearing the passion, bro.
Like, and not even just that, like, even like the way you talk, and then like the way you're talking about your parents' personalities. It's like you can see that they had like a huge impact of like shaping and molding you and everything like that.
They did. My dad still does. Cause my dad, he's calm. My dad's the calmest man on the planet. I don't know. I don't know when I'll never get to that. He's calm, man. He's the most unbothered person. You know what I mean? And I'm trying to get like that, but. They are my number one heroes, man. Yeah. As much as I obsessively read books, knowledge of self shit, black pop, all that stuff. But my parents, they shaped me still.
Yeah, because I even like the fact that you were even saying like about the pro black. Because when I was telling these guys about how we met. Was like at the RBC building. I was just sitting there chilling. He just approached me. He was like, yo,
what's good?
There's this black thing happening. You should come through. At first, I was like, nah. And after, like, when I walked away and started thinking about it, I'm like, you know what? Maybe I should go. And I'm not even gonna lie. Like, it was definitely 100% worth it. Respect. It was good vibes.
See where it came from. The story with your mom handing out the flyers. Like,
being able to just approach me and just be like, hey. Come out to this thing, and honestly, like that day when I went there, I was like, it felt good. I wish that our company didn't move like to Oakville after, but I'm like, man, like I didn't realize how many black people worked in this building.
Beware, so many, so many, yo. Like, people go on Bumble. Dates, bro. Go to RBC call center. There are girls, there are beautiful women, they're all there. I'm like, bro, what is this? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. I'm like, they're there. But I'm glad you went though. And
no regrets, man. No regrets that day. It was good, good food. The older women there that were talking to me, just like spitting knowledge, and I was like, damn. I'm like it just shocked me, just because I was like, I've never been in a place with like corporate, so many black people in one spot.
RBC has that.
Yeah,
RBC has that. It's dope.
That's really far.
You know what I mean? And the government too, nowadays, I realize they have it, but I'm trying to break a glass ceiling. But we talk about that later.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Anyways, how much time we at? What we at?
Hour.
Right, all the time.
Probably like hour or something. But yeah, we could probably close it up, let you wrap up, tell people what you got coming up, or you got one more question.
No, I got no questions.
You got no more questions? You got any more questions?
It's been a great conversation, man.
Yeah,
it's been a great conversation.
I'm having a lot of fun.
Yeah, man.
We're enjoying ourselves a lot.
Come back out, bro. For your album release. I'm trying to see that album cover. Actually, one thing I was gonna ask you, like, what kind of art style did you go with on your album? Like, because I know you're doing the vinyl, so like,
it's anime.
So, like, was it you who drew it? Did you get somebody to draw it?
I got someone, TTK. Shout out TTK. Congrats on your art show recently in New York. I was there for a part of it.
Nice.
Congrats.
He drew it up, and it's pretty much like we created my own anime, like my own anime character. I showed it to my dad. He's like, son, that does not look like you.
That sounds like a Jamaican.
That's the most Jamaican I've ever heard. That does not look like my son. But I'm proud of who this. You know what I'm saying? Who this? You know, everyone will go, people say, you look like me. This doesn't look like me. How are you? But whatever. So, but he created an anime. He created, and then he put together like a dope pic, and then it was me and a young lady that did a photo shoot, and it's just me and her, like me on the front, and then me and her in the back, and then it's just like the skyline, the colors, the color choices, everything was like we planned it out like a wedding.
Nice. That's nice. I'm looking forward to it, bro.
That's dope.
Where are we going to be able to get the vinyl and like everything when it's all
out? So yeah, I'm gonna have a website specifically where you can go and purchase it, and I'm also gonna put it in some record stores, which you probably don't go to anymore. Like,
there's one, Sunrise.
There's one in like Shoppers World, Bramley. There's a few record stores downtown Toronto as well.
No, it's gonna be in a few record stores.
Nice.
But you can order it online. You get it shipped, and so you know, the vinyl. I'm working on the album release party. I mean, honestly, I'm kind of doing everything myself except for my producer. And then shout out to Ziadara, who's helping me with my artwork and photos and stuff like that. And shout out to my photographer. Shout out to Sammy. You know what I'm saying? Who's just a stand-up dude. It's like my low-key publicist. You know what I'm saying? It's my brother right there. Shout out to Masood, who's helping me because I'm doing ads and shit. You see the clip that you saw? On WhatsApp. What the fuck am I talking about WhatsApp?
On IG.
You know what I'm saying? No, it's because Facebook banned me, so my mind's... I joke. I'm trying not to be shadow banned.
Nah, it's all good, man.
But whatever.
No, don't worry. We all gotta go through it eventually.
Yeah.
This guy was beefing fucking TikTok the other day. They were banning some of our
stuff. For some reason, they just like block our content because they'll be like, it's like going against their guidelines, and it's like, oh, we didn't say anything crazy.
But I don't even know. You can't appeal. You can't call nobody. You can't show up at their.
All you gotta do is like click appeal, and then they look into it, and then they're like, well, nope. If you gotta email us, and they'll probably never get back to you.
Unless you're trying to go to China.
I know.
Start pulling up on these guys.
See what I'm saying?
Hey, yo, what's good?
Ain't nobody
and then they'll just fall into the crowd, and you're like, yo, is that him? That's what they do, though. They don't give a damn. But so I'm doing all that stuff, and you can get it record stores, the vinyl. You can get it online.
Nice,
and it's going to also be available on our digital streaming platforms.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
That's the situation.
And where can people find you? You know, on social media if they want to hit you up.
Yeah, respect for saying that because I forgot that. So definitely tune in, tap in with me on IG King Bliss ENT, KingBlissent. Same thing on Twitter or X, whatever they call it. You know what I mean? And
why did they change it to X?
Elon. It should be different.
Okay. Elon must do something different.
Yeah.
We call it like Twitter. What else is there? TikTok, King Bliss ENT as well. I think that's how it works. I'm new to TikTok.
Unless they want to hit you up on LinkedIn or something like that, but
we'll add all the links and all that shit.
Yeah. Respect. Yeah. And you know that's where I'm at.
Yes, sir.
And
album coming out January 1st? January?
Let's say late January.
January?
But just focus on the singles right now. Tap in.
Yes, sir.
Tune in. Right now, the first one that's out is Jody Watley. October 27th.
Got that added, bro.
It's popping. And it's just that real, I hate saying that real hip hop shit. That shit sounds crazy.
Nah, man.
It is what it is.
Sometimes
gonna make it simple.
There's definitely a difference. There's like, you got the real hip hop where niggas are spitting, and then you got like the YSL.
The hip hop pop or rap pop.
Other shit.
Mainstream stuff.
Yo,
You know what I'm saying?
It's facts, bro.
Yeah.
Don't let any man say anything otherwise.
No, because you know, like I get a bit like I'm a bit like hesitant to use like cliche statements. I'm sure y'all are like that too.
Yeah.
Like, when something's cliche, you're like, oh my gosh.
I don't want.
Sometimes that's the best way to explain it.
What it is.
Yeah.
That's why it's cliche. It's really the only way.
It works. Because I remember my producer, like Best Kid, he was telling me one time, yo, like as soon as whenever he's at a show, as soon as he hear, when they introducing themselves, my name is Joe Blow and this that real hip hop shit. He walks up. I want to hear this shit.
He'll definitely hate Trapaholics. Trapaholics, real shit.
Real trap shit.
So if you want that real hip hop shit, just tap in.
Yes, sir. With that,
through
no question. There was no question. It's just a statement. Fucking keep doing what you're doing, bro. I really want to see. I really want to see this shit flow.
For you, bro.
Shit, bro.
Respect. I appreciate it.
I love hearing this from Toronto, especially. I love hearing that, especially how you're a yachty just like Mandem. Come on, man. Take this.
Me a crocodile teeth. You know what I'm saying? But
anyways, you already know what it is. Mans Are Mossin. Hiss your boo.